North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
And we're live.
What up?
Back in the house. It is the effing podcast 919. And I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
And right now it is just us two. I'm sure as the show progresses, random folks just show up.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
We're going to start off with our usual customary shout out. Shout out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. Then we're giving a shout out to Dank Drinks.
Shout out.
The dankest of drinks. And then, of course, Crimey Dealers. Very crimey, very dealerish.
Shout out.
And last but not least, the local plug. Please eat responsibly.
Shout out.
Okay, so this is like our last show before Christmas. And
Saturday before Christmas. That's crazy.
I know.
Look. This year has flown by.
It's flown by
this
very
year
quick.
Has flown by, but hopefully you're in the holiday spirit. I haven't been in the holiday spirit, but I'm trying to change that.
It feels like December just flew by real quick.
It did.
Yeah, so I didn't even do Christmas shopping. Everybody gets gift cards.
Hey, at least you get something.
Oh, yeah.
When you get older, Christmas just doesn't, and then you don't have kids, so, it doesn't really, you have niece and nephew and stuff like that. But,
niece, a nephew.
But, for the parents, we have to get gifts and stuff like that. So, but hopefully I'll pop into the holiday spirit because, it's that time of year. I'm kind of in the spirit, but I'm working my way to get fully into it. And, while we're speaking on the holidays, be thoughtful of the people who don't have those loved ones around,
Exactly.
because that's what the holidays really is
They're
made
about.
up of.
Yeah.
That's what it's really made up of, is having the people in your life around you.
Exactly.
And the older we get, unfortunately, some of those people don't make that journey with us, and we have to continue that journey by ourselves. So be thoughtful of the people who are missing loved ones.
Yes.
And we're all missing loved ones over this time of year.
This is true. This is very true. Okay. Well, we do our show with our customary RIP. So, first I want to give a RIP to Carl Carlton. Of course, he's the singer for She's a Bad Mama Jamma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd sing the rest of it, but I don't know if that's going to be a copyright strike. But yes, Carl Carlton. He passed away at 72. He in addition to being the Bad Mama Jamma singer, he had a few other hits under his name.
Hits.
Yes, he had hits. Carl Carlton.
Give me one.
Was
the
he?
only one I'm sitting on is She's the Bad Mama Jamma, but give me one.
Okay, that might have been his biggest hit, but okay. He had hold on. He started at a young age under the name of Little Carl Carlton.
Okay.
And he released his first single called I Think of How I Love Her in 1964. And he gained attention with a few songs in 1968. And he became a budding singing songwriter. And he's from the UK, I believe. Well, he was Detroit bred, but it looks like his hits happened in the UK.
When did he make She's a Bad Mama Jamma? In the 70s?
1981.
81? That's a staple of the 80s.
That is.
song is a staple of the 80s. It definitely is. That was definitely a big hit.
Okay, so he did a cover of Robert Knight's "Everlasting Love." I don't know if I've heard that.
Okay.
But yeah, his biggest hit was Leon Haywood written R&B jam, "She's a Bad Mama Jamma," and that earned him a 1982 Grammy nomination for Best R&B Vocal Performance Male. The song peaked at number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 in October 1981 and number 2 on the Billboard R&B chart. And, of course, it's been sampled to death by Foxy Brown, Flo Milli, Das Effects, and Big Extra Plug, and a slew of other rappers. And that was from his 4th studio album, The Bad CC. And he dropped songs for the next 20 years. And that was pretty much his career. But he had his other song, "Everlasting Love." That was a pretty big hit, too. So he seemed like a 2-hit wonder, but I'm sure he had more songs that resonated with his fans. But
She's a Bad Mama Jamma is always a cookout. Like, throw it on at the cookout, throw it on at any event, really.
yes.
Yeah, that's an any event song.
Yeah, so we're going to give a special RIP to
R.I.P.
Carl Carlton. Rest in
R.I.P.
peace. Okay, RIP number 2. This one was a little wild. Rob Reiner.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. I was shocked to hear this
very
because
shocked.
I've watched Rob Reiner movies, watched him as Meathead and All in the Family, so I kind of grew up seeing Rob Reiner. But his son, Nick, apparently was responsible for taking the life of him and his wife using a knife. And I heard some stuff went down at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. That sounds like a lit party, too. I was seeing all the celebrities that were there. It's like the white who's it of Hollywood. They had Bill Hader there and all that.
They said the son was on meds or something.
The son was on meds. The son had been in rehab, they said, about 18 times. You could tell Rob Reiner was patient because he was still dealing with his son. You know, if you do 18 stints in rehab, it's not surprising if your family doesn't want to deal with you anymore. I can't be mad at them if they choose not to. But it looks like his son Nick was charged with 2 counts of first degree, in connection with the death of his dad, Rob, and his mom, Michelle Singer Reiner, and with a special allegation of using a knife. So they got into a big fight. Nick was 32. How old was Rob Reiner?
Hold on. He's 32 and been to rehab 18 times.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. So, you know, they had some. Oh, he was 79. So, yeah, he had him in his 40s. Ooh, there's still hope for me. Well, I don't want to have a child like Nick.
That's what happens sometimes when you're afforded that luxurious lifestyle. Your dad is giving you everything.
Yeah.
Your dad gave you everything. Because Rob Reiner, we've all seen his movies, shows, everything. Rob Reiner is one of those big name Hollywood producers, and it was definitely shocking to see his name come across and how it happened.
Yeah, so from my understanding, it looks like they found the bodies with the throat slit and multiple wounds, stab wounds. And they said just hours before the death, Rob and Michelle attended Conan O'Brien's holiday party on Saturday night. They said Nick was there acting weird, messing with everybody at the party and stuff. And people kind of knew what's up. They knew his son wasn't right, but they didn't know how wrong he was. So they had an argument at the party, and Nick was wilding out, telling people, Rob had been telling people that they were scared for Nick. So they were worried about his mental health state, rightfully so.
They should have been scared for themselves.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they said several other partygoers witnessed his outrageous behavior at this party. So lots and lots of people saw kind of a foreshadowing in what went down. And he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So the medications he was taking were allegedly making him act erratic and dangerous. So
that's crazy. That's all I can say is that's crazy. Like I said, your dad has provided you with the best lifestyle possible.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I mean, that mental health is real, bro.
Mental health is real.
And money ain't going to save you from schizophrenia. It can get you some medicine, some treatment, yeah, but.
And like you said, and I'm sure you just wanted to live a normal life when in all actuality he needs to be monitored. Or
yeah. Oh, he's monitored now. Best believe that.
Oh yeah, but before he should have been monitored. Now he's monitored forever. Like,
yeah, he's on that commit that watch. Yeah, so
crazy.
R.I.P. to Rob Reiner, because that's a crazy way to go out.
That's sad.
Yeah, and it's sad because all he was doing was a father being there for his mentally.
Is there any other brothers or sisters, or was it just them? Like, and what I'm asking at is, I mean,
like, did he have siblings?
Yeah, like
yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe there was I believe they had a daughter. I know there was more than. I think that's who found the bodies was the daughter.
Oh, definitely condolences to the family. Something like that is just you can't even fathom that. That is how crazy this is. You can't even fathom that.
Yeah, it said the daughter Romy found the couple's bodies. That was who found the bodies. So
your whole family's been wiped out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your whole family's gone.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad are gone. Your brother's
gone. It's a wrap.
Everybody's gone. All that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to move on to a little bit lighter fare because Kimora Lee Simmons and Russell Simmons are back in the news beefing. And it looks like this all started with an interview in People magazine with Kimora Lee Simmons. And she basically said she doesn't have a relationship at all with any of her ex-husbands, particularly Russell Simmons. And he mentioned that the two daughters they have together, in addition to the son she has with old boy from Amistad, I always mispronounce his name, Dijman Hansu, Give Us Free.
I know who you're talking about.
Sinke. Yeah, I always call him Sinke because that's where everybody know him from. But yeah, he has a 16-year-old son with her, and then she has a 10-year-old son with her second husband, Tim Lusner. And she was just basically saying she doesn't have a relationship with none of these baby fathers. None of them are in their children's lives. And I just got to say, maybe it's you.
That's crazy. Like, and like you say, like, she has how many different ex-husbands?
She has 3 baby daddies, but she only married 2, and that was Russell Simmons and the white
out
dude.
Of the 3 guys that you dealt with, you don't speak to any of them.
I know.
No relationship with any of them. That does say a lot about her more than anything else.
She doesn't have a relationship at all with Russell Simmons and all that, but yeah, and she said whether she's in contact with all 3 of her baby daddies, no, not really at all. No, they're not. They're not really in my life, and we don't. Yeah, and not because of me, because of them. That's what she said.
I mean,
which is the number one thing to say it's me.
Everybody, some people find it hard to take accountability. I'm sure that they played a part in it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they played a part in it, but I'm sure she played a part in it as well, and she's just not copping to the part that she played. But to not have any type of relationship with any of the men that you
had children
with, kind of says something.
It says a hell of a whole lot about you as a mother. Well, I can't say as a mother, but I just, because, and maybe I'm just different, but with the women I have kids with, I at least try to have a civilized relationship. Like, we're able to talk, even if we might be on bad terms or whatever, we're still able to talk because we're adults, and you should be able to have civilized conversations. Agreed.
Crazy.
So after hearing this, Russell Simmons decided to go and shoot back. He went to Threads, which is surprising. That's like the first celebrity I heard who uses Threads. Yeah, so Russell fired back. I gave you $50,000 a month for 20 years. I was your best and / only friend. I'm the godfather to your other 3 kids until one day you stole my stock. I have been fighting for my kids' love and my bread ever since. And he also claimed that Kimora threatened that if I sued her, I would never speak to my kids again. So Kimora shot back and said all of this were lies. And my girls are grown women. You know they are lies. Why are you typing from thousands of miles away in a non-extradition country? Go negotiate and answer your accusers. And that was in reference to the being on the hook for over $8 million in confidential settlement agreements, according to 3 women who have accused Russell Simmons of SA. So first and foremost, I got to say Kamora's out of line for that. That is a wicked response to a man who's done so much for you.
What do you expect to hear out of a woman's mouth who just said
I know
that she doesn't talk to any of the
of
men?
them.
What
And
she
it's
thought
not her fault.
She was getting ready to uplift him or not? No, she was getting ready to really go low. That was a low blow, though.
That was a very low blow. And it's sad because everything he said was most likely true. He was giving you $50,000 a month. That can be easily determined. He was giving you that a month. You know, not to mention you have the last name Simmons still. You still go by Kamora Lee Simmons.
Use that to your benefit.
And the crazy part is she divorced him, married another dude, divorced him, changed her name back to Simmons. You changed your name back to your ex-husband's last name.
Because she knows that's where
The money, I know.
Yeah, she knows
it's her
where the money's
identity.
at, yeah.
But I'm just saying, how you going to say all that towards the man whose identity is your identity? Basically, we only know him through you.
he made you.
Yeah, he did make you.
He made you.
Yeah, so I thought she should have a little bit more respect for the man that did so much for her. And talking about extraditing people, you just stole that man's stock to bail your husband out.
Gave you the lifestyle you lead.
Yeah, gave you all that money, millions of dollars, and you stole that man's stock. That's cold-blooded. And now you talking shit. That shit make me not want to get married because, well, I don't think I'd ever marry a Kamora Lee Simmons type.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like that. And we don't hire through the times for them to have this type of relationship, but for you to have this type of relationship with every guy that you had a child by, it does say a lot. It definitely says a lot.
Yeah. So it looks like these 8 confidential settlement agreements, this happened with 3 accusers. Russell Simmons admitted to no wrongdoing but agreed to a settlement in 2023 and made initial payments but failed to continue paying towards those settlement amounts. And it looks like he owes one person $2.9 million plus 20% yearly interest, another $190,000 plus 20% yearly interest, and the third victim $4.9 million. She might as well round that up to 5. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of cold. And I just think Kamora's a very selfish woman just for how you handle shit in the public.
I'm not going to vindictive.
Yes.
Vindictive. Very vindictive. Probably very spiteful. Very mean and angry towards him. You know, you can feel the anger that she has towards him by the statement that she made. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. And she also said her kids are with her 99.9% of the time. Very rarely do they see the other parent. They do a little bit. But like I said, that relationship is theirs to have, not mine to interfere with.
Now, she's right on that part. She's
interfering if she's saying the kids are with her 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, but as kids get older, as a father, especially if you and the mom didn't really get down like that, as the kids get older, you hope that the kids come to you to at least hear what I got to say. You know, I understand that your mom has been feeding you such and such information, but at least give me the chance to give my side of the story. Yeah. Now, whether you go with my side of the story or not, at least give me the chance to give my side of the story. I think that's what every man deserves.
But, I mean, at this point with Russell Simmons and his daughters, they both grown-ass women. They're like one's 23, one's 25. So it really is on them to have a relationship with their father.
Shout out Third. Yes. Shout out Third in the chat.
Shout out Third in the chat. Yeah, but it's on them, but I also think she's playing a part in brainwashing them and turning them against her father. Like, I don't understand how you can be mad at any man giving you $50,000 a month. I mean, we got to figure that out. You got to be manipulating your kids. You can't.
I mean, you're not uplifting the father in their minds. I know that much.
Yeah.
You're not talking good about them.
It's like, how can you talk bad about a man giving you $50,000? I understand you ain't got to sit here and big him up or nothing like that, but
Because she feels that whatever happened, mad and spiteful against him, that's just how the cookie crumbles now with them. And it's sad to see. Because you always, this is the prime example of money can't give you happiness. She got all that money. Should be super happy. And she's not. Inside, I'm sure she's not happy.
And it looks like, because of this, that stock shit that happened back in 2021, she took $4 million, 4 million shares of stock in the energy drink company Celsius. So, she used that stock to help pay for her then husband's bail and legal fees related to his involvement in a financial scandal. Yeah, it's pretty huge.
It's huge.
She has called these lies, and her legal team has characterized the lawsuit as an attempt by Russell Simmons to claim assets he did not legally own. If they're his stock, they're his stock. Yeah, she's saying Russell had no stake in the claim for the stock as he was a minority shareholder and shareholders do not own corporate assets. Then why was it in his name? The stock dispute has resurfaced as part of a recent public social media feud, and that it is. So, yeah, this is really bad. And I just personally, she comes off as bad. But the one thing I'm seeing is, of course, women are deflecting, putting it back to Russ. Why is he in Bali?
I mean, and not, because Russ is definitely the reason he's not.
But he was in New York.
But with that being said, because I'm not going to be like, well, we just going, because Russ has to share this blame too. But this is about Kimora and Kimora just being vindictive and spiteful and just still
just ungrateful.
Yeah, just overall ungrateful at the end of the day. Like you say, $50,000. That's a lot of cash.
Yeah,
that's a lot of cash.
And
just baby fat.
I didn't like the part where she threw him under the bus. Go negotiate and answer your accusers. That part had me tight. Like, how you going to? Why is that your business?
What like I say, she's hurt and she's still mad with him, extra mad. And like to put something like that, to write that out, to actually sit there, type it out, and then hit send. Yeah,
she's an evil woman. Well, that's my personal opinion of it. But, yeah. Hopefully they work it. I don't see them working
I don't ever see them working it out.
You don't have to work it out. The kids are grown.
If money doesn't work it out, because there's been a lot of money split between them. If money doesn't make it kind of sued over, I don't therapy.
Couples therapy. That's an option.
Therapy.
Yeah. So Russell's got some shit on his hands, but he said he wasn't going to sue.
Ain't them stocks though.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
God, stocks, boy. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the main topic, because 50 Cent is out here beefing with everybody. Apparently,
is 50 beefing with everybody, or is everybody beefing with 50? Let's get this right.
Okay, well, I think the beef between first I'll start off with the beef between 50 and Diddy's son, King Combs. That's straight beef, and he has a right to feel some sort of way about 50 popping shit at his father, especially on this level. So King Combs reached out and said, on my dad, if I ever see 50 Cent, I'll slap the fuck out of him. And he said this on Twitter.
He wouldn't.
And quickly deleted it.
Because he wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree.
There's no need to pump fake. If you saw 50, you would not put your hands on 50. I mean, first of all, he's got all types of security. So, but even if he didn't, I've seen you before.
Yeah.
And I've seen 50, and
yeah, they're frail.
Nah, you won't put no fear in nobody.
Yeah, so Marlon Wayans kind of said the same thing. Did you see that update from Marlon Wayans?
What did Marlon
So
say?
Marlon Wayans has a group chat with all of his brothers in there, and he was saying all of his brothers told him to end the beef because they were like, "You beef with Soldier Boy, we can whoop his ass." He's like, "You can't beef with somebody who got shot 9 times and survived." He's like, "Y'all need to start beefing with Soldier Boy again." He's like, "Those are people we could beat up." So it's kind of the same dilly with.
I think it was Kevin Hart too included in that.
Kevin Hart.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
But yeah. In addition to that, it was just basically King Combs talking shit, talking about what he's not gonna do. But 50.
But this is my thing, and because 50's been the hot topic.
Yes,
3 weeks now, I would say.
Yes, he has.
Are we going at 50 because it's 50 or because of the documentary? Because remember now, there were other Diddy documentaries made before 50.
They weren't backed by 50. First of all, they weren't as big as 50.
But what you're saying is because it's 50, not because it's the
and it's the
documentary,
biggest documentary. It's supported by Netflix. Come on. I don't know what these other documentaries. TMZ, TMZ did one.
That's what I'm saying. 50 might have, because it's 50, because of his name, because 50 don't drop no BS when it comes to stuff. Like 50's name is good when it comes to
bullshit.
Movies,
yeah.
Or, movies, TV shows, stuff like that. So you're automatically going to flock to it because 50
is a part of it.
Produced it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, so 50 decided to fire back after seeing the now deleted response. And 50 wrote back, wasn't on Instagram. He said, "Little bro, first, close your damn mouth when you take pictures." And he said, "I've been rich 3 different times. Sold records, sold shows, sold liquor, sold power." And then the final line was, "You still living off of Wi-Fi and legacy. Relax." So that was 50 responding.
I mean,
I'm not mad at 50's
pump
response.
your brakes. Like, I understand you hate 50. I understand you hate 50, but, watch what you say.
Yeah.
Watch what you say.
So the documentary is big for a couple reasons. Number one, of course, it has the footage that Diddy exclusively shot for himself. And it was during the 6-day period leading up to his arrest and arraignment. That's why it's a big deal. It's not just
Because
some hit piece. It's got his cameraman on there.
Because he used the footage Diddy would
shot. Correct.
So
I don't know how that works because, in my opinion, shouldn't there have been contract signed that exclusively said Diddy was the sole owner of
what I'm thinking it was he expected to get off. So when he didn't get off, he just whatever about the footage. And 50, anybody who knows 50 will go the lengths of the world to, if he wants to make you look bad or something, he'll get that.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. So in a way, it's kind of Diddy's fault. Like, Diddy, where are you recording this stuff for in the first place?
Well, I'm sure Diddy had plans to do something with it. Diddy probably didn't think he was going to go to jail. So
That's what I said. I don't think Diddy thought that he was going to go to jail, go to prison over this, and just was like, whatever. And 50 swooped in and got all the footage. All the footage.
I need to know the contract or how that came about, just for the simple fact, like I said, there should have been some sort of contract signed with somebody like Diddy that, establishes ownership of the
He didn't dot his I's or cross his T's, or that's how it looks.
Yeah. And so that's another reason why this one is much bigger than all the other Diddy hit pieces, because you got Diddy's cameraman, you got the backing of Netflix.
But it's Diddy talking about Diddy too, though. So it's like
makes it even worse.
Calling it a hit piece, but Diddy is the one doing the hitting, really.
Yeah, but hey.
If you look at it, Diddy the one who the way 50 did it was damn near genius.
Oh, it was smart.
The way 50 did it was genius.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let Diddy tell everything, and this is in Diddy's words.
Yeah, well, I mean, this has led to speculation on other people. So you've got Maino and Jim Jones and Fabulous and Dave East speaking on the documentary as well.
Is it acceptable for someone to create a documentary about you without your approval? How would you feel if it happened to you?
It's like
Definitely not acceptable. It's facetious and petty. First of all, they want somebody doing a documentary about you. You want it to be a dope documentary.
Yeah, it gotta be dope.
Showing who you are, what you've done,
Put out no bullshit
everything
on
you've
me.
accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
And I want to know the company that did it so we can talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand
Right.
why that's like legal to do though. I don't think like
I
without
need a
anybody
couple- I
like
need a
if you're
couple
doing a
hours.
documentary, if I'm doing a documentary on you, why wouldn't you want the person involved to
It's not
interact?
really a
to-
documentary. It's more like a
It seem like if-
mockumentary.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It seemed like when you don't use the person, it's more like you're against them anyway. So
when you're
that's
doing
why I
shit
don't
like
think
that.
it should be.
How
But
can it even be called a
story that ill,
documentary?
you can do something
Because
with it.
once
They
you-
Like,
story
why
that
is it called
ill.
a documentary when it's not? When
it's still a doc. You know, it's not an autobiography, but it's a documentary because once you become a public person,
Bro, none of them Pablo Escobar documentaries I watched, none of them people knew him. They all
There you go.
people, they
That's what I'm
just,
saying.
You get what I mean? Like, you
but
can
once
just,
you become, if you're
if you
a
that
public
figure,
person, you're in the
they can just
news.
do it.
You can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think
not
it's
with it.
wrong. I'm not with
I
it
ain't
either.
taking
I
it.
think that
I'm not with it.
Do
I
we all
think you
agree that
should-
it's wrong? Thumbs down for.
Yeah, so that was Jim Jones and them discussing on their podcast. Let's rap about it. Yeah, and
But doesn't that just come down to having fame, your celebrity?
yeah,
like
if you're a public figure,
if you're chasing a certain lifestyle, like when we were talking about Krishan, you know, you're trying to be famous. Now, when you're famous, you can't complain about what comes along with being famous sometimes. You cannot like it, but this is what comes along with it.
yeah.
And whether you like it or not, hey,
Yeah, so 50 wasn't one to back down after hearing this. Excuse me. He fired back. I understand Diddy was your hero. Stay down with him. I don't care if you let him play with your butt, then act like you don't remember. That's what 50 said on Instagram to them. So he further mocked Jim Jones by sharing pictures of him snapping awkward selfies with celebrities such as Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Gervonta Davis, as well as headlines about the rapper's financial issues. And then in a separate post, 50 called the landlord of the place they do the podcast at. He said these guys are squatters. They owe $250,000 for the space they are filming their podcast. These bums are trying to win Best Dressed Award and can't pay their bills. And Jim Jones, Fabulous, and Dave East have yet to respond, but Maino responded. Maino responded on Instagram, and he shared a picture of an edited photo of 50 as a woman and wrote, "Meet Killer Curly, ladies and gentlemen. He helped me get my record deal before, so I'ma always be grateful. So it's gonna hurt me to drag this nigga to hell. Fuck is the problem, Curtis? What has your G-Unit G-string in a bunch? Is it the bitch or the diabetes? But let's rap about it." And that was Maino.
I mean, you know, you knew 50 wasn't going to let it slide. If 50
don't let
if
shit slide.
50 gets wind of you saying something,
Yeah,
you don't
it's-
like, he going to clap back.
Yeah, as expected. So whether you like it or not, 50 does. He is going to speak his piece. He's not one of them celebrities. It's
That's
just,
why when y'all were saying, people are saying, I couldn't believe 50 did this, the documentary. I'm like, y'all, we haven't been watching this same guy for the past 20 years?
yeah.
25 years do the same exact stuff. Except this time he might have ratcheted it up
Yeah,
maybe a
exactly.
little bit more. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at anything 50 does, especially if there's a dollar value involved.
Mm-hmm.
If it's money to be made, and he knew that this Diddy doc, it was a lot of money to be made behind it.
Yeah. So yeah, Jim Jones has been beefing with 50 for
Years?
Yeah, years.
For years.
Yeah. So 50 fired also back talking about he was gonna buy the building and then he was gonna be their landlord and shit. And I thought that was kind of interesting too. But I don't know if that's 50 talking shit or will he actually go out and do that.
I wouldn't put it past him. Like, if 50 say it, I wouldn't put it past him. 50 is actually proven to be one of those guys that I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
That's him. I wouldn't put it past him. There's nothing I wouldn't put past 50 to do.
That is King Petty.
Yeah, like I wouldn't put nothing past Petty Pendergrass at all.
Petty
Nothing.
Pendergrass.
He's petty.
Yes, he is. So I'm pretty sure this beef is not over. I'm sure both groups will take a break for the Christmas holiday and get back to each other's throats next week.
Oh.
Or the week after next.
Yeah, we're going, but the beefing hasn't even really started yet.
Not
Wait
yet.
till Diddy come home. Look, wait till
Diddy ain't gonna be
hit these
beefing. He
streets.
gonna be happy to be home. He gonna be on that peace.
He
Love
ain't gonna
shit.
do shit. But I'm, like, for what I think you mean is, that's when more shit's gonna be like, oh, you were siding with this, you were siding with that, you were siding with this, you were siding with that.
Wait till Diddy actually touched the street. We ain't seen nothing yet. This just
All
the
these Diddy
beginning.
jokes, no Diddy.
Like, we ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until Diddy actually touches down on the ground.
What's he gonna do?
He can't do nothing but
His rep is gone, or temporarily he'll build it up.
you think he
Diddy is never done. He's never done.
I mean, I'm sure like he has enough money to get into projects and stuff that like I think somebody mentioned like you don't have to have your name associated with stuff, but
Exactly.
yeah, I'm sure he's going to still be
he's
putting his money
I'm
out
sure
there.
he still has investments and
Yeah.
stuff. He doesn't have to make money in the public eye. He can always make money behind the scenes. But yeah, his reputation is taking a major hit.
But with 50 on your back though, I don't know like
Oh, best believe there's gonna be some karma because there's people with dirt on 50 too.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure 50's done his fair share of dirt he don't want people to find out with. But hey, hopefully maybe that no karma or something. I don't know how that works, but
Well, like I said, karma don't come back to everybody either, though. So,
Yeah.
so just take note of that as well. Karma don't come back for everybody. It does come back for people, but it doesn't come back for everybody.
now one group trying to get karma right is 21 Savage. He's trying to put an end to the beef between Young Thug and Gunna, and he called an end to the feud this week. He took to Twitter to set the record straight on drama that's going on between them. And he basically made a tweet that said, at Gunna, at Young Thug, y'all need to fix that shit. Y'all love each other. You knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. And we swept it under the rug for you. You knew he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. Fuck the streets. We ain't get shit but trauma from that shit, he wrote. And, you know, I kind of agree with 21 Savage on the intent behind the tweet because what he was basically saying is y'all are living a life on a street code, but this street code just does nothing positive for us as a whole but causes us hurt, pain, and trauma.
It's a double-edged sword, though.
Yeah.
It's a super double-edged sword because they made their money out in them streets.
Exactly.
You know, like you say, I understand what they're saying, but you made your money out of those streets. So now it kind of comes off hypocritical. The same way when Jeezy says it, you know what I'm saying? It comes off hypocritical. What you got to say, Buddha?
That shit ain't hypocritical. Y'all niggas just don't
No.
Like,
No.
what I'm taking is what's about to happen is somebody's about to be out here trying to out nigga somebody. It's about to be a whole bunch of nigga moments now because they're trying to be like, I'm a street nigga, and it's, you know what I mean. But like it's saying, this is, I don't want to call myself a street nigga, but who the fuck wants to be stuck in the streets, on the
Nobody.
streets, fending for yourself on the streets?
It's
Like
just-
this is the same shit you rap about that you're like, I got to get away from this shit because you're not promoting it, or you're not glorifying it. Allegedly, you're trying to rise above from it and just let people know what's going on. But you don't want to be in those same streets. You can't even let your kids go to the playground because these streets that you so-called want to be on or that you're on, you act like, come on, man, that shit's stupid. That shit's stupid. And what I took from the most of from it, it just shows some people have maturity and some don't. Some show growth and others don't. And some of these people are just fucking kids still, yo. They're still kids. They're young as fuck.
And the number one thing what I was going to say is, it's just, when do you realize I don't want the streets no more? That's really all it's about.
Because you're not always going to be on the streets.
We've all come to the acknowledgement of, I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired of this, doing whatever.
And there's no future in it.
It's not. It's not. Like, it's just how long you come until you come to the conclusion that the streets just ain't really where it's at.
It never has been where it's at.
I'm not going to say it never has been.
No, it hasn't. It really hasn't.
For people to go out and like chase it down at that pace, no, it's not out there like that. It's definitely not out there like that.
I don't believe that because what I believe in general, especially now, you remember you say this shit back when we used to do music and shit, but I was like, yo, where these young niggas getting all this money from? They ain't going to work. They ain't clocking in no job. So for you to say that money is not available in these streets, no, that ain't true. That ain't, bruh. And I'm not putting my business out.
They never said money was the issue. They said it was trauma.
No, but it's the same difference. You're doing things from the streets that cause the trauma.
And as especially as black men, we know, like, after a certain age, if I need to make some quick money,
I know how to make it.
I go to the streets to make quick money. But we have to get off that. The quick money, it might be good for a second, but we have to get off that and get to that long-term money, that money that keeps generating and stuff like that.
Well, it's about consistency. You know what I mean? Like, with this generation, like I keep saying about the internet, is you get your reward already. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about you don't even get to enjoy the experience anymore. Everything is ultimate satisfaction right now. No work put in, no nothing. It's just everything is instant gratification.
Like I was telling Taylor over Thanksgiving, these young people have no concept, I don't think, of money. Because they, like you say, they come across it so quick. I've never seen so many young, rich kids in my life. I haven't.
It was people in our age that was rich too.
Streaming has changed.
No, streaming changed a lot of that.
Well, of course.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
internet then.
So
internet.
But like in school and things like that, now it was only like maybe one or two people who had bread like that.
Kids, and that's where I'm only looking for somebody who makes $1 million. Because you didn't think about $1 million when you were growing up.
Damn lie, I did. I did.
I didn't even think I was going to be this age.
The thing is with them, like you said, the internet, you're able to reach millions of people. So when you're able to reach millions of people and you selling, whether it's products or promoting stuff, if you able to bring in a crowd just to stop it wherever you go, whether it's at home or whatever the case may be. But for 21 Savage and them, it's just like any of us when we came up. Some of us, we came out, we was on the block. We got our money. Some of us transform into businessmen. It's the same thing with them. Only difference is they make their money at a bigger clip. So, in a sense, everybody owe Gunna an apology. Real talk. I mean, because, real talk. You got to. I mean, I was hearing all this on Sirius XM and everything because, especially, I listen to DJ Who Kid. They was talking about this today. Like, the thing about it is all the stuff that came out about him, half of it was BS because if you look at everybody else that they was pointing at him snitching, what everybody else was doing? Talking. What Young Thug was doing? Talking. You feel what I'm saying? So nobody can sit here and be like, oh, look, point at him. Everybody else was talking as well because they couldn't keep their mouth.
And that's the streets talk.
But that's streets.
That's the streets. And that's
it was them
that's
talking.
What it goes back to.
Young Thug, he told on himself.
But nevertheless, what I'm saying though is, the streets talk. talk.
It's still going back
Hov made
to
the song.
this is street. This is the street up. This is the street.
Yeah, but
element.
what he, like I said, what 21 Savage talking about, like, hey, look, y'all, we can't make good music when y'all beefing and shit like that. And the fact that we are actually not in the streets, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to get past it. Like I've been mentioning, plenty
not
of
like
times.
they used to be.
No,
Exactly.
like I've been mentioning plenty of times. Like, whereas reason why white folks is where they are because they don't have to like you to make money. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? They act like I gotta like you to make money. No, the fuck I don't. As long as we get this damn bread, when we cool when we get this bread. When I get my bag and I leave, fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But when I come back, what up? You see what I'm saying? Niggas can't do that. That's the difference. So he try. Hold on, let me finish this point. So what he's saying is like, yo, let's get past that. We are hot in our own right, and we know when we collab, we make bangers, and they seeing it how it's dried up because what we've been talking about. There's no top hip hop in top 40 hits. You feel what I'm saying? And look.
That ain't just going to be for Atlanta though. We still got all these other the whole world.
Where the sound is coming from though. The sound is coming from Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying?
We remember we're coming off of Kendrick Lamar. Like this shit been out west for a minute.
I get what you're saying, but we talking about Drake and Drake was down in Atlanta, right? He's making songs with 21 Savage and all of them.
And that's why I feel everything starts to get conflated. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just because you a street nigga doesn't mean you're qualified to make music. You know what I mean? Just because you're not a street nigga doesn't mean you're just a backpack rapper or some shit. Like
yeah,
I think that's where a lot of these issues come in at. So when they're saying, apologize to Gunna, no. Gunna put himself in these situations.
How he put himself in the situation?
Because he got involved with it.
He's guilty by association.
I don't think it's so. I think he was still out there doing things with these individuals or whatever.
Say what?
Whatever he was doing, he was still out there with. It's not. I don't think you're not going to just because you're signed to a label and maybe and I guess it's where the street shit starts to get all fuzzy. Just because you're signed to a label, mean you're going down with that label, even though there's no.
He did. He just told his part. That's all he did.
Then that means he was never going down with the label. He was just being all he knows to be.
Okay, but what I'm saying is people was getting on him talking about he was snitching, which he technically wasn't.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying. So you can't apologize for somebody putting himself in a situation, and you already know the type of nigga this was.
Right? How is he putting himself in a situation by? Of course, naturally, if this man helping you get money, you feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be around him. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're voluntarily putting
that's
yourself
exactly
in
what
situation.
that means. That's the definition of putting yourself in a situation.
But you're just saying I'm not looking at what you're doing.
But he may not. But he may not be. Money. But he may not be a part of. He's there by. You know, he probably don't know what may or what may not going on.
He might not have specifics, but he got an idea what's going on.
Okay, but that's anybody. Just like all of us, we around each
lyrics,
other.
He knows exactly what's going on.
What's going on.
I mean,
I get
that's if you're going off of lyrics.
I got you. So what I'm saying is, everybody was talking. Everybody. So what everybody was pointing at him. Everybody was talking. So
everybody should be pointing like that Spider-Man meme where everybody
everybody was talking. So whatever everybody, but the streets or whatever. If we're gonna say the streets and internet pointed at him, but he wasn't. He was just saying his piece. He's telling his story. It had nothing to do with him. So he was just telling his story. And at the end of the day, we saw what it all laid out. What I'm saying is everybody that was involved was talking.
Well, right now Atlanta don't have like the best
the best
image
vibe.
Right now.
Yeah, they all been gone, yo.
I mean, it's been gone. It's been gone since Young Thug been dealing with this, and also since the Drake and Kendrick beef.
Yeah, and I'll give them that point though. Like, they still make decent music, but it's just the energy of the music that they like. The vibration of the music is entirely different, yo.
And is that era over? Like,
blame that on the fans.
That's what I'm saying. That era possibly could be over
because now everybody won't be strapped up.
Because you really haven't heard.
Everybody got the switch.
Is gone. Amigos gone. So
it's a million Migos still though.
Well, they the originator of the whole with their shit. So I'm talking about the origin. That's what I'm saying. So they're gone. I mean, really 21. Really, none of them has been really making no music. Except when Future dropped it. When Future.
Baby just dropped the album.
I said when Future, I was about to get say Future dropped that album last year when all this.
Thugger dropped the album.
21
Like,
Savage dropped
They all
it.
just
They all
dropped it.
just dropped
They
it.
just dropped it.
No, this is promotion for 21
But
Savage.
what it's showing you is that
It's that it's the frequency that is put. And then y'all don't always listen to reggae.
they don't have that lock on that sound no more. That's what
It's
I'm
just
saying.
the energy that is.
We-
I just think it's the energy. You
or
know what
that-
I mean?
or
It's
it's
the
the
energy.
change the air. We're getting ready to see.
Cause that shit definitely shifted out. It's been out west, especially in Texas and shit. It's been
Yeah,
out
it's
west.
Texas.
It's been out west.
Plug in
It's
sauce
really
in
though.
them,
I
and
mean,
yeah.
really though. Yeah. And, I mean, outside. I mean, really though. I mean, even the album Big X put out. I mean, it was okay. I mean, you ain't even hear nothing about it. Maybe because it's a region. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because the airplay.
Everything is regional.
I mean,
Yes and no. I
ain't
mean,
gonna
some
lie.
some stuff.
I hear him a hot little bit. You know, I play Pandora, and they play him on stations that I
Yeah, I hear. That's what I'm saying.
necessarily expect to hear him on.
Yeah,
So
because
I'm
he's.
thinking
Well, I
he
mean,
would-
a lot of he's trying to cross over to that rap country. You know what I'm saying? So
Who,
that's
Big
another,
X?
Yeah, Big X. That's another thing. He's crossing because he did a couple of joints with Jelly Roll that was on his album. So he's crossing over to that country
Yeah,
rap.
they ain't gonna play that on my playlist.
they only play the rap song.
Yeah, they're not gonna play that on my
I
playlist.
see what Hassan's saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to make
He's
that
he's tapping in that country rap.
because there's a lot of money to be made in country.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Especially for if they like
It
you and
is.
you're black.
It is.
You make some money.
That's
And
what
it's
that's
his
what
voice.
Bubba that's what
You got a
Bubba
voice
Sparks
for it.
doing. People think Bubba Sparks faded out.
You gotta
Nah,
tell
he's in
us,
that. He's heavy.
Darius Rucker disciples.
Yeah, he's heavy in
We Darius Rucker disciples. Trust me. If you black and and the country folks deal with you like that, you're on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in addition to that, Bootsy Badass decided to shoot back at
the
all
OG
the
got to.
back and forth. He
you know
said,
the OG got to say something.
He said, if rappers are going to say, fuck the streets, y'all need to stop rapping about them. Stop double dipping. Rap about fruits, college courses, and staying
He
out.
right. He right.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Lots
Why?
of people took offense to
I don't agree with
21
that.
Savage saying that's the streets.
If you saying fuck the streets, then stop talking about it. Stop glorifying
If you
it.
came from the streets and the streets made you what you are, and now you tired of those same streets, who the fuck are you to tell me not to say fuck those streets?
The thing is,
Who are you to tell me?
That's
Think
not
about
what
it.
he's saying.
You
What
made
he's
money
saying-
on the streets.
That's not what he's saying.
Whatever
What he-
happened to you from those streets?
That's not what he's saying. If he's saying,
How
if
do you know
if
that?
He's no. What?
How do you know that? That's what
How
I'm
do you
trying
know
to
what?
get you to.
How do you
That's
know
what
that's what
I'm
he's
trying to get
saying?
you to
Who's saying?
understand.
Which one?
What Boosie's saying.
Boosie is clear and clear. What he's saying is, if you saying fuck the streets, stop rapping about it.
Even if you
Rap-
came up from
do-
the streets and all that, it makes no sense.
What you mean?
This
do you
nigga-
still do you still hear?
As a
do-
prime example, I fuck with Boosie Badass. This nigga on the way back to jail.
Right.
Street nigga.
He's
I'm
a-
a real street
He's a
nigga.
street
nigga.
nigga. He's
okay.
He's living that.
Okay. By all graces and everything, you know, I want this brother to be much more successful and make better
And
decisions
hold
and
on.
choices.
And to
but
that,
on that
to
same
he,
note,
he had a
hold
gun.
on,
That
hold
gun,
on.
He had a gun. It was.
So the fuck what?
Okay.
He made that choice. He put himself in that situation. Even when he explained it, he said, "Dog, my
Nigga, I
partner,
gotta own it."
my partner told me I ain't need it. I thought I needed it anyway. I had it on me. That's how I roll. Okay, street nigga.
Okay.
Understandable.
Okay.
He has to take that. All I'm saying is, if these same streets, and this is why I'm so confused why niggas say these things. You don't trust your own people to go to your, and this is for in Boosie's scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You don't trust your own man to go to his video shoot, and he told you don't need it. Why? Is it because of the streets?
Because the streets.
Is it the streets?
The streets.
I'm just
I mean,
wondering
if
because
he's
if you're not worried about
if
those
he's
streets
in-
and it's not
if-
fuck those streets, you shouldn't even have to consider.
No, he's telling
bringing
them
said,
that. He's telling them that. He's telling 21 Savage and them saying, if you're gonna say fuck the streets, then stop making albums about the streets.
can't.
Stop making
This
albums,
is
music
my
that.
argument when it comes to that
can't.
though. It's like movies. You can make any kind of movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to limit yourself. You know, you can still, but you know,
You can't have it both ways. If you're gonna say fuck the streets, if you telling niggas to rally around niggas like, hey, fuck the streets, hey, we need to get on. that's what you need to do. You can't sit here and say that shit, but you talking about running up on a nigga, slapping a nigga, all that other shit. Because you can't. No, no. What he said? Then you need to say, choose your words wisely. Say, hey, bro, y'all need to drop that shit. You said fuck the streets. If you say fuck the streets, what you get from when you first hear it? Leave that shit alone. So what Boosie's saying is, if you saying that, then stop talking about it. Don't make music about it.
Don't you think there's a lot of layers to fuck those streets and fuck these streets and fuck the streets?
Them niggas ain't in the streets. They millionaires. That's all I'm just saying.
All I'm
they
saying
millionaires.
is, can't there be levels when somebody said,
They probably bosses
fuck
in their
them
shit.
streets?
Yeah, and see, they can say fuck them streets, like
Right.
you say, because they have the money and they got their money out them streets.
Right.
Now that we done got our money out these streets,
Right.
you know what? Fuck them streets.
So Boosie saying is,
But
stop
everybody-
making music about the
I understand
streets.
what Boosie's
That's
saying.
all he's
I understand
saying.
what he's saying.
Don't glorify the shit. Don't sit here and say fuck the streets, but you gonna talk about it because that's how you making your money.
Shit, 15 years of glorifying the streets, and now it's like, hey, fuck the streets.
Nah, I'm just saying though. But they millionaires though, so them niggas not in the streets. Do they got allegedly probably got foot soldiers in the streets? All right, I believe that. I believe that part. But you're not in the streets. You're not on the block. You're not doing the grind, the blue collar work.
Probably anymore. And that's what I'm trying
Them
to say.
niggas
There's
been out of the
levels.
streets for years. They've been out of the street for years.
But
A few
that's
of them,
just
maybe.
Like, that's just like
20. All
That's
the
just
ones
like-
that's being talked about right now has been out of the street for at least 2 years. They've been on the music scene for 5 years.
But that's just like Future Brother.
Just
Remember
because
we
you
were
do
talking
music
about
don't mean you're
Future?
not in the streets, though.
Hey,
I would
if
definitely say
we're
that.
going to, I get what you're saying, but the point what I'm saying is, if you making millions, nigga, the legit way.
Prime example. Look at
that's
Black
all-
Zach.
Say who?
Black Zach. I don't think
Fucking-
they heard of Black Zach before. I don't know if they heard of him, but Black Zach, he about to get.
Look at Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Like, he got shit about to happen right now. He
The
got
nigga,
like,
the
Zach
nigga
can rap
stay
around
on.
in
The
South
nigga
Carolina.
stay fucked up. That's why.
But I'm-
Drugged up.
That's the point.
What else we got? What else we got?
Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep it moving because I want to get into a little bit more happier news because Charlemagne signed.
The bag.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. Charlemagne. Charlemagne.
Don't do that, man.
Charlemagne.
Oh, hey, man, hey. We are, the one thing I love about us, nigga, I'm a South Carolina nigga. I am from the Met. But when I heard Webby pronounce that nigga name so many times, chopped up like that, I mean, that's unforgettable, dude. That,
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
But yeah,
Okay.
they got it.
Yeah, so Charlemagne signed a $200 million deal with iHeartMedia over the next 5 years.
Carolina's own, man.
And he has plans to turn his Black Effect network into the BET of podcasting. That's what he wants to do.
He need to get us up there.
Exactly.
Well, then y'all need to reach out to him.
We can. You just called the nigga Charlemagne.
We were
That's what Webby
I
called
didn't
him.
do that.
just
I ain't do
repeated
that.
what we heard. That's all.
I ain't do that. Y'all yeah, that's South Carolina.
Charlemagne,
own.
our guy.
Ink
I'll
just
vote-
dried
hey,
on the
this is
contract.
Carolina
and y'all
pride.
screwed it up.
Charlemagne, our guy. I
Yeah,
remember I
y'all
met
better
him
tighten
one night.
up. Y'all need to hit him in
club.
the DM. Hey yo, bring us in, bro. You got that
He
200
was probably
mil.
hosting
Bring us
that
in.
party for hot.
Nah, he was just out one Friday night. I'm trying to remember the name of the club on
That
the
nigga
corner
short,
that
too,
used
though.
to be by the
All the short
where the
niggas
old
paid.
people used to go to, but I used to pop out there too.
Blue Fountain?
No. Oh man,
Not Blue Fountain, Fountain Blue. Shit.
This is South Carolina thing. We don't know what it's
yeah,
talking about.
but yeah, shout out.
Yeah, but y'all
Charlemagne.
need
He
y'all need to
deserved
hit
it.
your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Put us down.
Yeah, so he has large plans to do great things with that money. But the details are he's still going to be with the Breakfast Club. And like I said, with this Black Effect Podcast Network, that's going to play a major part in this deal as well. And it just looks like this was all big news because people were talking shit about Charlemagne like all last week about
They're always
how
talking shit, though.
everybody was clearing house on New York radio, and people were like, "Oh, we ain't heard nothing from Charlemagne, so I guess the Breakfast Club and all them is getting out too." And then they dropped this bomb on him.
Yeah, we getting
They was
out this
quiet.
money.
They was being quiet doing deals.
Yeah, it's in his 15th year. Really, the Breakfast
Yeah,
Club?
Breakfast Club been going for a minute.
Yeah. So that's good news for everybody. I'm glad for this. It looks like the Black Effect Podcast Network, which I didn't know this, has 60 shows. Since
Yeah, they
its
got a
creation.
lot of. They do something annually too, yo.
11 million views monthly.
Yeah, they do something annually down in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken.
Reaching out to him.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah, we're
we
shouting
need-
out.
no,
I'll
we need
add
to.
Charlemagne in the description.
Yeah, we need to reach out to him.
Yeah,
Tap in.
yeah. We bring our own type of swag to the podcasting
Of course,
world.
and
I
then
guess
it's always good to have money behind it because you can always writing things up.
Yes, indeed. So this is going to be good. This is really good for Charlemagne. You know,
Charlemagne, if you're looking at this, dog, we need to talk.
Yeah,
We need to.
yeah. You can talk to Hassan right there.
Real talk. Hey, y'all
Don't
laugh.
be in the comments. Don't say nothing crazy in the comments.
Yeah. Don't say nothing crazy in
Don't
the
say nothing
comments.
crazy
but-
in the comments.
Hey man, listen, I be defending us, so shit.
I can defend me very well. I'm a pretty big dude. Like
You know what? I still haven't made my way to these comments.
No.
you should go to see these comments.
Hold on,
sometimes.
dog.
Especially Facebook.
Are they talking about me?
Yeah. Oh, they talk about all of us. But don't do that, man. When I'm defending the fam, don't do that. I'm defending the
You know,
fam. We get you.
Yeah.
You ain't looking.
They're talking about me?
Yeah,
They talk about all of us.
I don't go in the comments because I don't care. Like
You do. You just said so. You been in comments.
I don't care.
I have
do
to
this
read
because
all.
I'll read the comments.
because I like
I'll
it.
read the
I don't
comments.
care about what they say.
You know what we
That's
should
how
do?
well you need to, because that gives you a
Hey,
flow.
hold
of
on.
what's
This is
going
what we
on.
should do. And we should start incorporating this next year.
What's that?
comments, read the comments.
Read it. Find
Yeah.
not all. Just find some certain ones. Some
That
good
we,
ones.
we can point out. yeah.
Whether they riffing on us or whatnot.
Oh,
Just
they're
find-
ripping on.
Oh, they
So like I
rip us.
said, we need to
Especially
find
that
some
50
good ones.
joint.
Yeah. Oh God.
You know what I mean?
That
The
50
following
joint,
week, whatever.
over
Find the
there,
best
there,
one. Shout these people out.
75,000
Like,
views.
share, subscribe, comment,
And hype the
I'm not-
videos up.
I'm not saying don't comment.
Hey, we need
Please
10
comment.
No,
but
comment.
Like, share,
Comment.
all that
I read the
stuff.
comments.
I read the comments. Fuck that. I read the
I
goddamn
don't read the
comments.
comments.
I do.
don't care less.
I haven't even been.
I like to know what y'all. I like to know what y'all be thinking and shit. Some of that shit be funny and shit, but some of that shit they be.
Sometimes they be talking about the video we playing, and I be thinking they talking to us, like
Yeah.
that Dame Dash shit, where they
Yeah.
be like, "Yo, you bitch ass nigga." I'll be like, "Damn, what did I do?" And I
Right.
watched the clip, and none of us were speaking. It was just a clip of the video.
Right.
So sometimes you gotta read the comments.
Yeah, the comments is
Context.
comments is usually off the clips, the short
Yeah,
video
I like the
clip.
comments.
So they only getting a short clip of it. They watch the
find
whole
my
thing.
way over there.
Yeah, I uploaded a Clarissa Shields video yesterday, and that shit has 8.4K
Please comment.
Yeah.
Please comment.
Hey
and
man,
86 comments right now.
Like,
all right,
please
listen,
comment.
man.
We appreciate the
I-
comments.
We appreciate the damn support, but this nigga over here talking about I could defend myself. What the hell kind of shit is that?
I can defend
That
myself.
ain't
Like,
the point,
if they
nigga.
talking about
if
me,
you ain't in the comments, nigga, you don't know. I'm
Yeah.
in the comments,
I've
so
been
I'm
doing-
defending. The hell? You shouldn't be- See, that's
called
what.
you
See,
pervert
look how
and all
niggas be.
types
They
of-
call you simp and shit. Like, come
I've been
on.
doing this
Who
for 5
pervert?
years, and that shit ain't
Branson the
moved me
pervert?
not yet.
That's not
Oh,
the
they done
point, though.
called us everything.
That's not
bro.
the point, though. What I'm saying is,
What
if you're
am I? I
not
wanna
in
know
the
what I've been
comments
called.
and
I
me
ain't-
and Dub is in the comments and shit,
I'm always in the comments.
we defending. I'm defending the crew. Don't sit here and say, "Oh, I could defend my nigga." You can't defend yourself if you're not looking at the comments.
Because
Hell,
if
nigga.
you don't know about it, it can't bother you.
Okay, well, I'm in it because, like I said, that gives that helps me how I coordinate shit when we up on this joint. You feel
And
me?
you catch it for being an Eagles fan. Boy,
Go
they
Birds.
getting on you. Oh yeah, it's
Tell that nigga to take that fucking Eagle shit down.
Yeah, they be getting on you about the Eagles, bro.
That's right. That's cool. That's what happens when you win. When you're winners, people hate on you.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go Birds.
Okay, well let's.
So we're going to talk about us in a little bit.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, we are.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic because Dallas Austin was in the news. He was on Expeditiously, T.I.'s podcast, and he was discussing about a time when he was groped by Macy Gray.
What's the wildest session you think?
Probably this Macy Gray session I had.
A Macy Gray session. What happened?
Oh man, Macy Gray is incredible. I still love her. When I first started to work on a project, and this was probably like the second, third day, but the people would always ask me, "Hey, is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, am I missing something?" Like, "Oh no, keep going, you're fine." So, but this was on like a few hour basis. This wasn't on a day to day. It was like a few hours later. Same night, I'm in the studio. She sits next to me and she sticks her hand in my pants,
Huh?
inside my underwear,
What?
squeezes me, and then go, ooh, nice, and then take a hand back out my pants, right?
What?
I was like, damn, I don't know how to feel right now. Because I was like, I feel a little bit of a bitch. At the same time, I feel a little bit violated at the same time. And then she was just, oh, nice. They kept doing whatever she was doing. And
so you weren't flattered?
No. We're sitting in the studio like this. Everybody's in the room. It's not a moment or nothing. It was just one of those things. I guess she just decided to do it.
Damn.
So
Let me
I'm
check
like,
out what this man working with right
she
quick.
goes,
Let me
nice.
see.
And I'm like, what? But then I'm like, okay, what do I do with this?
What did you do?
I took that home with me.
You took that home with you.
That night.
You cried in the car.
Got in the car. It took me a couple of days to feel like I don't know how to feel about this shit.
Next time somebody asks you, were you okay? What did you say?
I don't see. I still can't answer it.
Man, whoa. Let me stop and let me say, violating people' personal space and touching their privates, unwelcomed, that's not a good thing. I'm laughing about it now because you laughing with me.
But no, at the time too, you're working with an artist that's a creative artist, so you know, like that's what I'm saying. It was nothing. I didn't come off and be like an hour later, like, yo, what the fuck, you know? It's not that kind of.
Did you get a song done?
We got an album done.
So that was Dallas Austin telling T.I. about the
That he
incident.
was essayed.
Yes, he was definitely essayed and groped by Macy Gray, which, yeah, I would probably not welcome that either.
Is that trauma laugh? Is that what it was?
That was a trauma laugh, and then
But
T.I. tried to, like, turn it into a real laugh.
But my thing is, though, if it was a problem, why did you bring it to the public scene? Why you ain't had a conversation with her? Because you've been in the industry for so long, so you can't say that. If this happened right around when he first beginning, I got you, because you feel like that you probably get blackballed.
How long you been holding on this story?
Yeah, how long you been holding on? Now, and then it's not like somebody asked you a direct question. They asked you what was the most craziest thing, and you brung it up. So what I'm saying is, did you had a conversation with her, or what type of resolution did you want by bringing it up like this? See, that I have a problem. The only reason why I have a problem with it, because when you got real men who has issues and can't get help because people think or take it for granted, or you a man or whatever the case may be, you should be able to handle it. My question is, this is my question only. What was the purpose
of bringing it up?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was brought up simply because that was his weirdest story in the studio.
I'm sure he had other weird shit that he may have saw.
You just basically indicted somebody for
a sexual assault. So what I'm saying is, if that's what I'm saying, so it's like, do you want her to get in trouble? What type of resolution do you want?
I don't think he
from
was
that?
looking for anything.
So
other
it was
than to tell the story.
shock value talk.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so now again, this is why I have a problem with it. When somebody who's actually have issues and they can't seem to come out and talk about it because they may get admonished about it, you sitting here open the door up to a reason why they can't take a man serious.
They can't take it serious.
Can't take him serious.
If that was a woman telling that story,
it would have been horrified. The man would have been he would have been ostracized. The whole shit.
Nah, after she would have said the guy's name, it would have been the police would have been there.
Yeah,
the police would have
something would have been popped.
You would have to make a formal complaint for the police to show up. But I mean, the
Some
general
cases,
public.
He got admonished. He would have got it. He would have got admonished by the general public for sure.
That just goes to your character. Like, you just walk up on people and just
grab their shit.
But we don't know that. That's it. He said that, and he's joking about it. So we don't know. You got to take his word for it.
Yeah, that was a traumatic laugh.
And not being funny, but is Macy Gray like the one you want to come up on? You not and. No.
Again, when did this take place? Did it take place in the beginning of his career?
Has Macy Gray ever been?
Because she been off the scene for a minute. Macy Gray been off the scene for a minute.
Dallas Austin had been on the scene before Macy Gray.
Okay, then
he was working with TLC before.
You shut up.
Okay, then. So
we're
now,
not doing
so
that.
now you. So in other words, you had some clout before Macy Gray came on the scene.
They flew him out to LA to work with her.
So now, what was the purpose of saying it? Because that's some hellacious ass shit. And
Probably just to answer the question. I see he didn't put much thought into it. He wasn't like, maybe I should. No, he wasn't doing
yeah,
that.
because he should have. Because again, like I said, when you got real victims out here, you just fuck their whole space up, or even trying to talk because you
made light of it.
You made light of it.
You made light of it.
So does that make?
He made light of it.
So does that make Macy a SA or just a freak?
It could
And
be
that's
both.
it.
It could be both.
She did it unwelcome.
Because, like I say, when has there ever been a time that and Macy Gray, like, you know, like,
stop doing that.
I'm just saying.
But
it's the truth is the truth.
All I'm just saying is, if you've been sexually assaulted, you feel what I'm saying? And if you want some type of resolution, there's a better way of doing that. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, don't tell that story.
Exactly.
Don't, if you're gonna hold that story,
you are.
because
It's
now-
bad enough. It's bad enough. Laws are created. Against, it's not. Men don't have protection behind sexual assault laws. So you have a major platform and you fucking dropped the ball. That's what the fuck he did.
And now Macy Gray just a ball fondler.
He dropped the ball.
She's just a reckless ball fondler now.
I mean, but it has to be a pattern. Somebody
mangled that man
She
meat.
must. She
Look,
must.
she just
If
a
it,
meat
let-
mangler.
Macy the meat mangler.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he was. I think he was just more shocked by anything. I don't think he felt offended or anything. He was just like,
But as a
It wasn't.
Again,
I don't think it was. No, that's what I'm saying.
I get what
As
you're
a
saying.
guy,
As
yeah.
a man,
I
That's
know.
how
I
we
know.
feel like but in all actuality,
Because he's not thinking. Like you said, Dallas Austin's not thinking about no damn assault with her. Like,
Nobody was
like he
thinking.
said,
But
they
what's
made
it-
an
but-
album, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
okay.
Like,
So with cancel culture, that's assault.
yeah, right.
oh yeah,
now,
yeah.
in
This
the
is the
day-
whole
in today's
the-
society. Right
today.
now,
Yeah, this is not.
that's
As
assault.
they always say, this is not your parents' generation.
Yeah, this
Right.
is that's
This
that's
has-
Because
assault.
what they were doing back then,
If you
even what
gon-
we were doing
if
in my
you
day,
gon-
is not what they
if
do
you-
now.
If you're gonna crucify Diddy for shit that happened 20 in our time, what the fuck you? How do a woman get? How she get a pass if that happened?
I'm gonna be real with
How
you.
she get a pass if that happened?
I'm gonna be 100% buck with you. All like most women, just put your hand on your leg, and I'll
That's assault.
slap it on your hand. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
assault.
I'll slap it. No, if I'm willingly slapping it on your hand, but you just ain't gonna go get it because you want, without my approval,
Right.
you're going to go get it.
And that be well. I ain't
So
even gonna say
again,
that. But what
you
if I'm
make-
not even the way I want to be at,
know
and you
what I'm saying?
catch me
I'm
off
not ready
guard,
to-
So
and you got me on the
right. So
or the,
again,
or the
you
weak
making-
side?
So again, you making light of a sexual assault.
I'm on the I'm
and
on
that's
the
fucked up.
50%.
But that's
You making light of it. So a man who
he made light. Not he made light of it. And I'm not even saying he made light of it.
Yeah, he made light of it because again,
It was just a.
laughing. The laughing
he made
makes
light of it because for real sexual assault victims or abuse victims, they have no damn protection.
The laughing makes light of it. That's how I look at it. But that's
Right.
just me.
I know I'm an asshole, so I'm just going to remove myself from this whole shit.
He also said there was another incident with Macy Gray. This one's a little interesting, too. He said one night Macy Gray invited him to see Prince's private midnight performance at the House of Blues. Dallas Austin agreed to accompany her to the event and even drove her in his Ferrari. But once they arrived at the venue, Dallas Austin realized there was no Prince show. Prince ain't playing. It's pitch black. He said at the time,
What?
we get another call that there's another pop star is having a party in the hills, and she's like, we should go there. He said then eventually got to the pop star's house and began having a good time. Oh, okay. So he just went to her house. Shortly after that,
Notice how he ain't named a pop star. But go ahead, keep
In the
going.
hills.
yeah, he said that they eventually got to the pop star's house and began having a good time. And shortly after the arrival, it looks, damn, hate when I get a pop-up.
Yeah, that's why I cleared mine too.
Yeah. So anyway, it says, after their arrival, Macy Gray allegedly approached Austin and asked for the keys to his Ferrari. She said, let me see your keys. I left something in the car. 30 minutes later, she was nowhere to be seen. Another 30 minutes passed, no sign of Macy Gray. Austin said the party began thinning out at 2:30 in the morning, so he went outside only to find that Macy Gray had taken his car. He convinced himself that she may have went to the store. So he's standing outside at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and didn't get no answer. And after that,
GTA.
he was at the pop star's house until after 5 in the morning, which is when he finally got a hold of his assistant and asked for a ride. He then returned to the studio later that day and anticipated some sort of explanation. He said he walked in and Macy was there, and she goes, "Hey," and keeps walking. I said, hold on. We got to talk now. We done had a couple of violations, but now you left me and took my car. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I went to get something and got lost." And she said after that, Austin and Macy managed to complete their album. He said, "I love Macy, but that project was great. She's just different." And that was the story.
See, now he's making light of it.
Yeah, she stole that nigga car.
He making light of the whole incident. So
Macy Gray is a goon.
Yeah.
She took his shit.
Yo, come on, son. Come on, man. Damn.
I like Macy Gray. I do. I like Macy Gray. But I don't like Macy Gray like that. But so Macy Gray done essayed man. Then she done snatched his whip.
And then finished the album.
And then acted like everything was cool when she saw you after she snatched your whip. Like that's why.
How much? But see this is why I'm always like, well, that part too.
Yeah,
and I'm not
I
saying
had
the
to.
drugs, but think about how much money these people are playing around with.
I don't want it to sound.
Think about how much money these people are playing around with. Because you just said she took your car, left you in the hills, in her home in the hills, and then you had to call your assistant.
Sir, a pop. She took your Ferrari.
Like I said,
sir, she didn't take your Chevy Impala. She didn't.
You didn't even call the police. Like, you're not even mad enough to call the police just because you know it's Macy Gray.
He don't want to call the police. He's dealing with millions.
But that like I'm saying.
Look, all I know is when he said that they got there to the party and he said
it was all black.
No, it was a good time.
A good time was had.
Whatever.
Right.
We don't know what happened.
Look, whatever. But the way you said "good time," I was like,
and bro, like I was saying in general, he ain't. When I heard it, he doesn't even sound mad.
Right.
Like, he doesn't sound mad or anything about it.
Freaked out, probably.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he probably was just more just like
that. The fact that
did
she
that
was
really happen?
That she was
random shit happens.
Aggressive towards his ass.
Random shit happens.
Maybe, it was that aggression that probably.
It was the aggression that threw him off, and he was turned on. He was more turned on by it than anything.
He was shocked.
No, he was turned on by that.
No,
shit.
what I'm saying is because most
shock turn usually turn into what two different but
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, because most chicks don't come at you like that.
So he was turned on by it because that's why he making light of the whole situation. He was shocked. Yes, he was. But the shock could either turn on or turn off. He was turned on by it because he had a whole story that he talked about. She done went in his joint, took it out, felt and shit, done took his car and shit. They went to a pop. He went to a party. He wasn't scared of her.
Hey.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
She took his car. She took his car.
She just ran
because she's Macy Gray. So he get the money back.
Dallas fucking Austin.
Right. So he can get the money back from
super producer.
Exactly. So he can. So what I'm saying was he ain't worried about it because he can get the money back. These are rich folks doing rich folks things.
But that's what I'm saying.
This ain't no broke ass
about the
nigga.
type of money
about being stuck at a motherfucker crib for about 3-4 hours.
And
I
think
get
about
what you're saying, but it's
he
not-
probably looking at it like, man, this little puny ass house in the hill. Take me back to my mansion. Come get me out of this little ass shit. Hey, come get me out of this little ass.
It sounded to me like she might have had him a little bit. Like, he might have been a little scared because, like, from getting essayed and then, like, hey.
And you gonna write back, hey, you finished the album, you didn't get, like, yo, can we put some distance between us? I don't think it's gonna be able to work out.
You know what I'm saying?
My creative juices can't properly flow. I'm nervous. Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to do next. I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what
that sounds like that
next.
night Dave Chappelle had with Wayne Brady.
You might pistol whip me. Like, I don't know. He done took my car too. Damn.
Yeah, boy, that's crazy as hell.
And you ain't the one to come back and get me?
Well, I gotta call somebody to come get me.
You aren't the
and
one.
you in my Rari.
Okay.
You in my Rari?
What else we got there?
Okay, let's let's go ahead and move on.
Oh, she ain't had no bag phone or nothing he could call. I don't understand.
Well, keep in mind, this was like the early 2000s. This might.
So she should have cell.
My dad had the phone in the middle of the car. Don't
had it
use
when I was in the 90s.
Yeah, that bag phone.
Don't use it.
Don't
I had
use it, but that it ring though.
Yeah,
Don't
I had the
use
block
it.
cell phone, and I was that's what I was told. Never use that shit.
Don't ever use that.
Use that
Use
shit.
it, but it'll ring though.
See,
And I
you
never
talking about
used
trauma? That's why I'm like, fuck the streets, nigga. It's trauma back there. Fuck the Met. The Met has caused a lot of trauma
Only
to
time
me.
I ever used that phone was when he called me.
Yeah.
When my mom called me.
I would be
That's the
scared as
only time
fuck.
I ever used that phone.
That
I
shit
know
would
what
be
you talking-
ringing all of a sudden.
I used it one time to call my parents, and I literally used it one time.
That's it.
That
You
was
look
it.
real cool though in the car with a car phone.
yeah.
Back in the
Got
day,
nothing like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
boy. Stop playing with me.
Oh man, you remember we used to
Stop
be riding
playing.
around in the Lex with the
Hey, remember the old car phone with the black bag in it, and you plugged it into the cigarette lighter?
Look,
Yeah.
you can say fuck the streets, but I had some good time in these streets. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm still gonna say fuck the streets. And ain't like I'm grown as hell now. I had so much fun out there, but it's too dangerous. Like them streets dangerous.
Gonna lie.
Them streets dangerous.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on because Wiz Khalifa is in the news. He was sentenced by a court in Romania on Thursday to 9 months
Another
in
example
jail.
of niggers niggering.
Yeah, for drug possession more than a year after he took part in a music festival there in Romania. So he was stopped by the police in July of 2024 after smoking weed on stage at the festival located in Romania. And this was at Costanesti, a coastal resort in Constanta County. And the prosecutors say he was found in possession of more than 18 grams of cannabis and that he consumed some on stage, like a real nigga. That was left out of the court proceedings, but I had to add that.
That nigga act like they act like everywhere is California. Everywhere they go is California. It's not California.
Of course, if he's over there, somebody whose promoter got it for him.
Yeah, of course.
He ain't bringing the drugs with him. Somebody's
Wiz
in
Khalifa, he
somebody,
can get weed anywhere in the
somebody in that country, promoter probably got it for him.
And I understand that, but especially as a black man, like you always like to bring up, and
These niggas just think they're above the law.
Like sometimes you got to be like, hey, I ain't gonna fuck with it right now. Sometimes you have to draw the line somewhere.
What was that line I hit y'all with way back in the day?
What? I'd rather wait.
You still remember
Look, to this day, my boy, I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait.
And when have you ever heard me say that shit?
I'd rather
When
wait.
had you ever heard me say that shit? Yeah.
I'd rather wait. Sometimes that's the best thing to say.
And this
I'd
is
rather
coming from,
wait.
bruh, like a Met monster. And now I'm talking about.
And then, do you really want to do time in Romania?
He ain't gonna do no time. First of all,
I'm not saying
he gotta
go
be
back.
extradited.
First,
He gotta go back.
Yeah, or you go to one of these countries where you get extradited while you
They
performing or
gonna
something.
kiss his ass. So originally what happened was the court issued him a criminal fine of the American equivalent of $830.
Right.
For illegal possession of
that's all it
dangerous
should have been.
drugs. But prosecutors appealed the court's decision and sought a higher sentence.
Because he was niggering.
Yeah, so Romania has some of the harshest drug laws in Europe. Possession of cannabis for personal use is criminalized and can result in a prison sentence of 3 months to 2 years or a fine. So they're trying to seek an extradition request since he won't be able to reside in Romania and he's in the U.S. And so,
guess who won't be going back to Romania or probably Europe?
Or any extraditions, any countries that can extradite me.
yeah. So I'm sure Wiz's baby mamas might be like, why don't you stay in that country that won't extradite you like Kamora Lee did to Russell Simmons? Yeah, so they're going to be talking shit. But, yeah, Wiz is kind of – I don't think he's going to get 9 months. I think that fine they handed him for $830 was what they wanted to give him, so that way they give him a little slap on the wrist.
But why do, like you said, why do we go to these countries and act like they don't have their own laws?
Because Wiz is known for weed. So is Snoop.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But you don't think about it. How many niggas is going over there to UAE doing that shit? over there in Saudi Arabia doing that shit.
They want to bring back both hands
over there.
We know, you know what it is.
You definitely ain't going.
But I'm just saying,
UAE
but that's my point. Like,
because they got more
I'd
power.
rather, and this is what I mean by I'd rather wait.
Because and even though you're saying they have the most strenuous drug laws, like you say, like they out here smoking. I'm burned, but me not being from this country, like you say,
That'd be the main thing.
I'd rather wait. Like I'm not from here. Like like
that's why I don't be traveling.
This.
That's why I don't like going to them weird countries.
Oh, I'm out.
I want to smoke weed.
Hey, even the weird countries I go to, depending on where I'm at, I'm out. Hey, we still good.
Definitely not putting myself in those situations.
They ain't coming
like
in me
I'd
yard.
rather wait. You're right.
And in Jamaica, they don't give a In Jamaica, they're going to bring it to you anyway.
Oh, it's Jamaica. Yeah. Bomba clot, Ras clot, and all that stuff. Yeah, they ain't going to do nothing to you in Jamaica. I was surprised to learn weed is not legal in Jamaica. They just don't give a shit.
It is legal.
I know. Oh, it is?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Illegal. Fuck it. Nigga, they got dispensaries and all type of shit everywhere. Yeah, it's very legal.
Oh, okay.
Have up to like a quarter pound on your person, asking the bro. Yes, it's
wow, that's interesting. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and move along because Branson brought up this topic in the chat he wanted to discuss.
Before we do that, I
go ahead.
Another topic I wanted to say. Now, me and one of my homegirls, we were sitting around the other night and we were discussing legendary rappers, or if they would be legendary. And we started out with the artist, and y'all can laugh after I say this artist, but I have an artist what I'm going to say, is he legendary or not? But the artist we started out with was Jock, Young Jock. Now, Young Jock is Atlanta legendary.
Okay.
Maybe Georgia legendary.
Okay.
But that's about as far as Young Jock goes in the legendary. And I threw out this next name. Is 2 Chainz a legendary rapper? Legendary.
Maybe in the way Jock is to Atlanta?
I thought. Okay. Is we talking about like
legendary? Like I'm talking about when you
talking about like GOAT status, like Outkast.
like yeah, like I'm talking about
like Outkast.
Okay,
2 Chainz, yes, because you're talking about at least two. That's at least 20 years, yo. You don't stay around. You don't get to stay around and do music and still come out and still be relevant.
So to you, 2 Chainz is a legendary. What about you?
And matter of fact, he done came out one of the dopest nigga. I'm not gonna rap it, but just know 2 Chainz is still that nigga, dog.
I'm that was the topic I figured we had tonight, and I have another artist in the back of my head too. But what you say, Hassan?
On those criteria, 20 years in game, still putting out good music. You can say he's in there.
Legendary.
Legend. I mean, I'll be honest.
I would not say Jock is legendary. Nothing. Like
no.
You talking about, even to Atlanta, you going meet me in the trap is going to be around for everybody.
Coffee shop. Coffee shop was dope.
Which one is coffee shop?
Yeah, nobody knows. They only know one song.
I thought. Did it? Oh no, that was Candy Shop.
Yeah, that's Young Jock has one song we all know. He's the Carl
He
Carlton
has Coffee shop too. I'll play it later. You'll know
of
what I'm
Atlanta.
talking- You know what I'm
I
talking
know a lot of songs he did, but the main one
is Jock and Zoe on it. Yeah, but no. But back to 2 Chainz.
Yes. I don't know 2 Chainz' whole discography well enough to say he's a legend or not, but 20 years in the game does account for something.
from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz.
Yeah. I know his origins and all that.
I'm just saying in general, like that's you're not. Who else is doing that?
I don't know his
still,
like I said, I didn't follow him enough.
I mean, his
and that's still
discography is
somewhat
straight.
relevant, but not even that. He sounds dope. Like a lot of these old niggas that still rapping, not the not niggas. Ice Cube don't sound hot right now, like he used to back in the day.
He's lost that.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like some of these OGs that we grew up loving and listening to and respecting like that, they don't still have that that cadence like that.
So who else?
Who else? What? I'm going off of what he's talking about.
No, you said who else is that you said falls up under that? You said Ice Cube.
Oh no, I don't want to not
Anybody,
like that.
like
But just far like people who are still releasing music and coming out with music it doesn't sound as good as they used to. Like just even with your delivery or your cadence. You know, that's all I mean. Not even your content, but just your delivery.
I get what you're saying.
It's falling off.
So
you're saying, okay, so when you were saying other old heads, like,
who
okay.
else? Because it ain't that
Who
many.
else is still releasing music like
Okay,
that?
you had Mob. You
Ghost,
you got
Ray, they all just
I mean,
released
so
albums.
so what I'm saying is, who else? Because you got the Clips. You know what I'm saying? So who else ain't hitting? I can agree with you on Ice Cube. I mean, I heard
He was the last one I
was
not impressed with.
Who?
I said he was the last one I was
okay.
just not impressed with. It's just as far as what I know him from.
I understand.
Like Nas, still a
Nas is
phenomenal
right.
Yeah,
MC.
still-
He's
he's
not
at
losing
Rodman.
nothing. So it's like
Look,
that's what I'm saying. It's different. Like even nigga, Redman is a monster.
Redman's still rhyming at a high level.
Redman is a
Brick
monster.
City, baby. Brick City.
Shit.
Repping.
Yeah,
Jersey, baby.
the Clips still rapping at a high level. I mean, there's some older guys who still have it. There are.
And I had to re-listen to that Nas and
2 Chainz is one of them.
that Nas and Preem. And when you hear from like I said, other DJs playing it, it gives you a different the studio album versus when a DJ play it gives you a different ear to it. You know
I'm
what
glad
saying?
you brought that up because I'm with Dub. What Dub said last week about the Nas Primo album. It's not the album I was looking for. It's a good album.
I get what you're saying, but this is why I say I listen to other DJ. I listen to Sirius XM, by the way, and they deep dive into all this. You know what I'm saying in the albums and stuff like that. So again, DJ Who Kid, he pretty much played the whole album today, and when you hear it from when a DJ spinning and playing it, it gives you a different ear because you got the studio album and then you got like the DJ album that they playing the mix and stuff. So when he played it, and it allowed me to appreciate it. So now when I go back and listen to the album, I got a different ear on it. Even though we expect, because again, this is when we saying Dub said it a couple of shows ago. If you put out music constantly instead of us allowing us to wait, I'm paraphrasing, wait decades and stuff like that, we could take mediocre and instead of you coming like 10, 20 years later and be like, damn, we're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So
all right, so we were saying 2 Chainz is we'll give 2 Chainz legendary.
I
pass.
guess
He'll
I don't
grab
have
his
enough
legendary.
intel to deny his legendary
His
status.
discography is straight. I ain't going front on 2 Chainz. His discography is straight.
Awesome.
All right, my next artist, Meek Mills, legendary or secondary?
legendary.
I think he's more known for unfairly going to jail than anything else.
Oh, but that nigga spit now. He got that. Hey, I'm a Meek Mills fan. So by the way, that nigga, yo.
So you're saying legendary?
I'm saying legendary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dove saying he
don't listen to him really.
I don't.
So
Buddha.
I do. And his
He has a legendary track.
And his
He definitely has a
discography
legendary
is like
track.
that.
He has a legendary track.
I
I
was
will
gonna
say
say,
that.
so-
He has a legendary track.
Which is
Meek Mill is Philly's Young Jock.
Yeah.
Dreams and Nightmares is a
That's what I'm about to say.
legendary
Meek
track.
Mill is
Outside of
Philly's
that,
Young
you got
Jock.
Dream Chasers.
Yeah, but what I'm
Bro,
saying
you
is
think of Philly? When you
that-
think of Meek Mill,
I get you.
Hold on,
hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on,
Y'all
wait a
thought I was.
minute.
That's the first thing. Eric, no matter what songs come to mind when you think of Meek Mill, is
It's hype music.
So legendary. I'm
Yeah, he's legendary, dog. He's legendary. Yes.
I like Meek. I like
He's
Meek a lot.
legendary. His discography, you can't. Now he's been in the game over 10 plus years. You can't if you throwing his discography in it, it's deep. So, I know. So I listen to him. He's legendary. He's younger than us, but he's legendary.
I like Meek Mills though.
I
don't have nothing
Meek.
negative
I
to
like
say.
Meek.
I don't think he's legendary, but I do like
He's
Meek.
legendary.
I like
He's
Meek.
again. This is the reason why I'm saying because number one, he's younger than us, but he is a
That ain't
old.
got shit to do with it.
When
but
see,
can I
think,
finish?
I think
Can I
Rich
make my
McCall
point?
is legendary, and Meek just ain't legendary. I
Why
think
would-
Ross is legendary.
Why would you say Meek
Boss?
not legendary?
I think Ross is legendary.
Oh, I thought you said.
Why would you
Boss.
say Meek not legendary?
I just don't think he's. I think he's a great artist. I'm not taking nothing away from
not-
but
give me
I
your
just don't
reason
think
why.
he's legendary.
Why?
I just don't think he's
Why?
legendary.
Give me one. Why? One.
The discography ain't as great as I think it should be.
Are you stupid?
I just think he's just too aggressive at all on everything. He's just aggressive.
Oh,
Me
wow.
personally.
What? So you
we're
saying
not
his
saying
But I
you
like
saying
it,
his style.
But this is where
You saying his style.
I'm
That's what
saying
you
his-
basically say. You say aggression. That's his style.
If you can only approach everything
The same way.
one way,
Nah, see, that
then
means
that
he don't.
you asked me a question. I'm
ahead.
answering it.
Go ahead, answer.
If you can only approach something one way, and that's the only way you can always approach it, I don't think that gives you the opportunity to make yourself.
That's why. That's how I
legendary.
know you don't listen to him because he doesn't. He doesn't. He got plenty of
90% of the songs that
No,
I've
sir.
heard, and I'm not a
Okay,
deep Meek
got
Mill
you,
fan,
got
but a
you,
lot of the
got
stuff,
you.
most of the
I'm
stuff
a
that I've
deep Meek
heard
Mill fan.
is aggressive, and
Got
there's nothing
you.
wrong with
I
that.
agree
It's
with
like
you.
NBA YoungBoy, just
I
aggressive.
agree with you, but he had his discography. He got a lot of music to where it ain't aggressive, slow jam, all that stuff. He got a lot of
You
that.
talking when he was with Nicki?
No, on his shit, his
Okay.
discography. I told you I'm a Meek Mills fan, so
got one
I know
more
this.
artist.
I know
got one
this.
more artist.
He's
Okay.
legendary.
Hassan gave the thumbs up. We're all. I'm in
That's
the
cool.
middle. I'm in the middle. No, but that's and this is why I say when I. Not taking nothing away from Meek. Meek is dope as fuck.
Then a
You know what I'm
motherfucker.
saying? Not taking nothing
His
away from Meek. but
discography
you
is
know-
like that.
You know that whole like legend.
I know his.
That whole
Listen. This is the reason why I'm going hard for him because
got you. You definitely gotta go hard for the next one.
exactly because the thing is I've listened to all his albums. All his albums, in my opinion, is classic.
Do I have a
This nigga
controversial
got
take?
classics.
I have a controversial response to that.
What's that?
I think Wale is better than Meek Mill.
You is crazy.
But go ahead.
You just like it. You.
What did I just say? What did I just say? I got a hot
It's
take,
based
and we're
off.
gonna keep
Okay,
it
that's
pushing.
fine.
Hot take.
That's fine.
Now I got one more artist, and then we'll go to the next
right.
topic. Duh, baby.
What about the baby?
Talking about Charlotte.
Charlotte.
What about him?
Legendary or secondary?
He secondary. He's not legendary.
He ain't even been around long enough. Well,
He
he's more
10
controversial.
years.
The baby been around a hot
He's
little
more
minute.
controversial. I put him. I
No.
mean,
Nope.
you know who's legendary if you want to do that? Just as far as like to the area, Petey Pablo.
Yeah.
He stands out more than North Carolina than the baby.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
I'm just saying not to knock it. I'm not
are
knocking
you
him.
saying in North Carolina?
I'm just saying
or
in general. Just
In
how,
general,
how,
Yeah.
just
in general,
the way that
when
you're-
people talk about
the way that you're
legendary in North
prefacing these
Carolina,
questions or
it's
whatever.
Petey Pablo.
Like if you the first thing that comes to mind, it's not even J. Cole still.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Petey Pablo.
Petey
And
Pablo.
Petey only had what,
And then
one
after
album?
Petey, you want to know who it really is?
One
to me?
song? Yeah, a couple of them.
Little brother.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then it's
They
J. Cole.
they heavy in the production part.
Then it's the
Then
baby.
the baby. Yeah, he's secondary.
And I'm not even trying to knock nobody, like, but that's just how my brain is wired.
That's
when
how a lot of
But
people
see,
brain is
when
wired.
When I was coming up with these topics, I already had Cole as legendary. Like
No.
Cole's legendary.
Nah.
You don't think Cole's legendary?
No. And the only reason why, and this is the reason why I'm gonna say this, he tapped out in that battle. No, sir. No, you can't let that go because this is the reason why.
I'm giving you
This
music.
is the reason. No, this and look what happened since then. He's ghost. You Drake still coming out with some shit. Kendra is coming out with some. So what?
You said it right. Shit.
Okay, but he coming out with music though. I just put a couple up in the chat.
So you're saying that?
No,
Cole
he's
isn't
not. No,
legendary.
Cole ain't legendary.
What you say?
If we just, I didn't mean to cut you off. If he just said that when people talk about North Carolina, Petey comes first, then the little brother in there, then J. Cole, how he's
That's
legendary.
because we kind of are from here, so we know the.
I'm about to say, nigga,
Yeah,
like Fontaine,
bringing
like,
of.
I mean,
Ninth
I went to
Wonder?
Central.
Yeah,
with
I know
Little
that.
Brother.
Like,
Yeah,
these are
so you
niggas
know
that-
we.
I
kind
get
of-
what you're saying, but what I'm saying is
But from somebody outside, looking in,
when somebody's outside of North Carolina, it's in that order what
they're
we
gonna
just
think of
said.
Cole.
No, they're not. That's depending on generation. That's off a generation.
You
Because
gotta think how big Dreamville really is, yo. Or
Was.
whatever you want
Was.
to call it. It's still Dreamville, which was curated by J. Cole.
outside again, the thing that what I'm gonna stand on this. The fact of the matter is that was a globalization. That would I told you he had the opportunity and he has the savviness, the bars that he could have beat both of them. Real talk. You feel what I'm saying? The fact that he didn't and he tapped out, he changed his whole, in my opinion. In my opinion, because
they still love Cole.
Listen, I get what you're saying, but in hip hop, if you're a true hip hop, nobody ducks away from a battle.
I mean, true.
Nobody.
But
you can't call yourself legendary ducking a battle. Sorry. If you legendary, nigga, you gonna take on any goddamn body. Ain't nobody beating you. You can't be legendary ducking a battle. I'm sorry, he's disqualified just off of that, in my opinion.
Well, I don't agree with that one.
That's fine. That's my opinion. Because every other legendary rapper that we talk about, you feel what I'm saying? They ain't ducked for no battle. That's all I'm just saying.
All right. I wanted to move on to another topic because this was a little funny to me. There was a issue going on in Macomb County, Michigan, where two men are facing charges after prosecutors say one arranged for the other to impersonate him during a court-ordered DNA paternity test to determine the father of his 2-year-old girl. So this dude named Derek McCracken and a 36-year-old named Derek Harrison are both behind bars in connection with the plot that unfolded in September. So it looks like McCracken arranged for Harris to pose as him during a DNA paternity test appointment. The test was ordered to determine whether McCracken was the father of a 2-year-old and the daughter of a woman he was smashing, apparently. Hardin said, the lady's name is Isis Hardin, and these are two white guys, and she's a sister, unfortunately, in this situation. But she was saying she had an on-again, off-again relationship with this dude, McCracken, and they have an 8-year-old son together. So they already have a kid together. She said this dude wanted nothing to do with her daughter that they have together. He said he didn't want his wife to know about her. Now what she's clarifying though is he's married now, but he wasn't married when he got me pregnant. That's what she said. Gotcha. So apparently
he was engaged.
Yeah. He was
he was engaged.
Exactly. So it looks like this dude submitted his DNA at the appointment while impersonating this other dude, McCracken. And the test came back initially indicating McCracken was not the father. So it worked. Whatever it was supposed, it worked. Well, he was caught. So basically, this woman went back to the DNA test, and that 99.9% DNA test she said was wrong, just like a woman. And she went back. She was caught up because she said the DNA results were wrong, and basically they ended up sending a picture of the man who showed up for the paternity test, and that's when she immediately recognized that was not him.
Damn.
And she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe he took it that far so that his wife wouldn't know about her. But apparently so
apparently it's true that
they got away with it basically until the results came back and she said no, like on some Maury Povich shit.
Like nigga, I know who penis went up in me.
Yeah, so she might have been only screwing that dude. Right. Now, if it had been multiple dudes, then she might have been like, oh well. But no, she knew it was this dude for a fact. Because apparently this may have been the only dude she was smashing.
He went out his way so his wife would not find out what was going on.
I don't get that. Well,
I mean, depending on what he got, nigga, he better shit. If he in the state of North Carolina, he gonna get hit.
He already got one son with her. I guess he didn't want his wife to know he was still messing around with her.
Exactly.
He got his ass locked right the fuck up.
Yeah.
Trying to be fun, trying to be slick.
Yeah.
What's the time on that? What is the charge on that?
Okay, well, first it's fraud. That's number one. And
how do you get a dude to go along with this? First of all,
Simple. Hey, man. Hey, listen. I pay you a few $100. Just go in there and pretend to be me.
yeah, so he was locked up for.
They white.
See, now I want to play. I'm about to say. Now I want to play. Guess what race it is?
I mean, come on, niggas would do some. Niggas done some wild out shit too. You talking about somebody going and pretend?
Niggas don't like. Day was cracking though.
Look, first of all, you know niggas don't like going to the courthouse.
Hell no.
Second of all, you going down to the
Point.
you already
you right.
Yeah,
You right.
Hassan, I don't know about that one.
Well, I don't know something. Well, you don't go.
Guess what race it is?
You don't go. Well, if you're going to have DNA tests, you ain't going to the courthouse. You going to a lab somewhere. So you ain't going to the courthouse. So
I see what you. Yeah.
So if a nigga be like, hey, bro, I got a few $100 for you, man. Hey, go slide in there and be. They don't know where you go and take the DNA test. They don't know if it's you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the reason why you taking the DNA test.
Yeah.
So niggas would do that shit too.
And remember, this guy was a lookalike, so he probably gave him his ID.
Right. Exactly.
And I wonder what made them bring in the pictures. Like, well, hold on, this is what is this him?
Well, she
contested it. She was like, I know who went up in my shit.
So they went and got a picture to do it. Like,
right.
Sure, this is the dude that.
And she like, nah, because you probably you got to have your driver's license when you when you're doing that. So they make sure it's you.
So he favored the driver's license. So it looks like both men have been charged with tampering with evidence, and they have a prior criminal history, so they could face up to 15 years. God
damn!
All because you.
That's maximum
15.
now.
And look,
they get 15 probably.
You talking about what?
They gonna get that shit. That's still over 2 years.
It's a lot of things.
You know that's probation.
As a married man, you gonna do whatever you can not to fuck up whatever situation. So you talking about you don't believe he did that, nigga?
I don't know now. It all. Where is that though? Where this
Michigan?
What part of Michigan?
How much trouble have they been in before? Because you said they got records.
Exactly. Right.
Well, they don't mention that.
So you got a record, nigga. You got to take it in hand. They're going to enhance that.
Possibly,
so you're going to face a year or two. You're going to get a couple years. That's fraud.
Oh, damn.
This is another reason why they're going to get it. This is another reason why they're going to get is that, nigga, you was cheating on your wife, right? Then she took your ass back. You went back and double dipped back in that black coochie and got another baby. We're going to get your ass. Going to teach your ass to leave them Negroes alone.
Double dipping, boy.
Double dipping.
Well, yeah. So we'll see how that case plays out, but I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. That was funny.
Okay. I wanted to move on because Kevin Durant was in the news this week.
He don't wash his ass.
Kevin Durant decided to share his hygiene habits on the Fred VanVleet podcast called Torn ACL Out for the Season. No, it's called Unguarded.
Don't do that. That's why.
I got the clip lined up.
Like, I really used to care at one point about, like, man, I'm going to get cut this week. Then after a while, I was like, I'm way more relaxed when I'm just not giving. So I just started getting cut, start lotioning. I take showers.
You get too much money, man. You get too much money, man.
That's what I was saying. That I get. What you mean?
You get too much money, man. You don't care about showering and haircuts.
I shower. I shower. But I might go a day without 2 days. I might go 2 days sometimes without. You know what I mean? Hopping in that water and wait till I get to the gym.
No. Sometimes shower pill? Nah, Katie, no.
I'm not saying after I work out. I'm not saying after I work out I take a shower. I'm just saying
2 days without.
If I'm sitting in the house, like.
Lotion and haircut.
I might just want to go musty for the.
Wash your ass, man. Wash your ass, man. That's my shit, man. He got some money. All right, listen.
I like going.
No, man.
I'm just saying, man. I just like to feel close to like that the trenches like that. Like I used to say, okay, I can't get back to the neighborhood.
You still got a connection to that.
Dirty, grimy. No,
we're not there no more, man.
No moisturizer. Like, I'm on that.
Nah, you said he on that.
I ain't on this pretty boy.
The oldest YN ever. You not Uncle YN not on that no more.
They called him Uncle YN. So that was Kevin Durant explaining his hygiene habits. And, they seem pretty musty.
You have a girl? That's why you don't see him with no girl.
You don't. He don't need it.
Because the nigga funky.
If you ever looked at that nigga head, that lets you
right. He don't brush his head. He say he don't.
Was that already?
He say he don't brush his head.
Not being funny, we just knew where his hygiene habits were.
Nigga don't brush his head. Then he talking about he don't take showers. If you don't wash your ass, nigga, ain't no girl.
I just want to sit around the house and stink sometimes.
Yeah, ain't no. That's why he ain't got no damn girl. Nigga stink.
Yeah, so that was an interesting take. I don't think he stinks. I just think when you're around the house, you might get musty. And if you ain't gonna be around other people,
it's just be musty.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't like that.
I don't agree with that.
So if that's a habit, right? Then you know you ain't willing to change up, because if you have a woman around you, you can't walk around musty.
Cause see, a dude, especially me, I can't. But you be like, is that me?
Yeah,
right. he funky. That nigga.
Hold on,
listen,
go take a shower or something.
Right, and especially if he sweat too, nigga, you got musty balls and shit. No, I mean, come on, bro. Like, come on, pause. Just pause. I mean, we men, shit. You know, if you go a day, you go a few hours and shit. I know me. I sweat. So I go a few hours and I'm sweating, nigga. I'm stinking. Ain't no fucking way I can go 2 days without washing my ass. So this nigga here, he don't do nothing hard. We just play basketball. Get up, take 1,000 shots and shit. Go to the gym. You know, shoot around for about an hour or two. You laying around playing the game all day, nigga. You funky. That's why you ain't got no girl. You stink.
I mean, Kevin Durant can get a girl.
I'm not saying he can't.
Yeah.
He's just funky. Ain't no girl. I don't give a fuck.
He does have a chick, I thought. The chick from
probably
Texas that he went to school with.
Yeah.
I mean,
well then white people don't wash their ass. Some of them don't wash.
No,
their
it was a
ass.
black chick.
No, I thought it was white.
No, she was black.
Dating a black chick.
I thought it was a white
I've
chick.
never seen Katie with a white girl.
He keep his business on the low. Obviously, he don't have.
I
his
can't
business
tell
out there like
nigga,
everybody else.
He got his damn burner phone and shit like that. He ain't on the low.
He
That
ain't doing the Anthony Edwards way.
He'd rather troll than be seen out with chicks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't blame Katie.
I don't
for,
either.
Not putting his business out there.
Like sometimes you don't want everybody in your business, but
Now the must and all
that
that.
was a bad look. You
Right.
don't say that.
You know what? Gilbert Arenas says something that really resonated. He said all the superstars are like that. He said Jason Tatum is literally the only superstar with decent hair. He said all NBA superstars got fucked up hair. He was pulling out LeBron. He mentioned KD, of course. Who else was he mentioning? Who else is a superstar? They probably got fucked up hair, with the exception of Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's hair. Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, but see, Jaylen Brown's because he had dreads, and when you cut his dreads, you know what I'm saying, it takes a lot. It takes a while for the
I
hair to
didn't
come
say
back.
the reason why they
I
had
get you.
fucked up hair. They just
I know.
got it.
Right, but his is only temporary though. LeBron is hereditary, and KD, he just admit he just don't.
Steph Curry, he has a decent hair. I've never.
Right, I'm trying to think who got fucked up. Ain't it? Not
These
saying.
boys get ready to go into that
Yeah.
receding hairline stage, though. We gonna see.
Yeah, but Durant.
Tell him, Branson.
Yeah, you gonna find out who hairline get ready to start receding. I always knew that my boy Jaylen Brown hairline was just a little too crisp all the time.
No, his is different. It's not. He's not. His hair is not receding. He had dreads for so long, and when you had hair for so long, and then you decide to cut it, you know what I'm
I thought
saying?
he had cornrows.
Well, braids, same different. You know,
Motherfucker ain't.
No, you
braids.
said dreads.
Okay,
No, it ain't.
braids.
When
No,
you
no, no.
cut your hair, if you still got hair, your hair is going to be there. His hairline's receding. That's why he's painting it.
No,
There's no way that you would just put that up
No,
there and you
like,
got your
just 'cause you
full
cut
head of
your
hair.
No.
His hairline receded.
Don't believe that. That's
Yeah.
not true. That's not true.
Some people out here cut their locks.
Well, once you cut your locks and your hair like that, it's because your hair is.
It's because
would
you've already
be like
lost
that.
it or alopecia or something. But just because you cut it doesn't. No, I could cut my hair right now. I don't have no bald spots.
That's
I
what I'm
cut
saying.
it,
But he said,
brush it. It's gonna be full. It's still gonna be full.
everybody.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You want to sit over here talk about Macy Gray, but I can't talk about my own full head of hair. Damn.
I don't know, Buddha. You the only male in your family with hair.
Oh, nigga, no. You
You're
wild.
I'm the
immediate
only
fan.
one in the family.
He's the only. This nigga bald.
I'm the
My
only
dad
one
still.
without
My
hair.
dad is just now.
Everybody
His hair
has
is
hair.
just starting to thin out now. This nigga used to have a ponytail.
Dang.
I'm the only one without hair. Everybody else in my family has hair. I'm the only
My
one.
mom got locks. Her locks damn near. Well, they ain't as long as mine, but they long.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Branson style.
Yeah, my dad just started. He's just starting to thin
Had the
out.
nerve to tell me not to grow locks, then grow locks.
You know who
behind me.
dad
That
look like
was
for real now? He really like Uncle Red now. minus the motherfucking ponytail.
Okay.
Screw y'all niggas with full hairlines.
All right. Let's go ahead.
I don't even know about my hairline. I ain't gonna say nothing about that now. I don't know if my hairline. Look, that's the one thing I will. I don't know if my hairline pushed back.
Your hairline.
Because I haven't. I don't get a lineup.
I don't have issues with my hair. Not yet. It's just starting to gray up. I'm just seeing gray in my.
Hold on, but you got a widow's peak. Like they say, if you got a widow's peak,
I mean, he's
you
been
don't
had
go
that.
bald.
I've always had a widow's peak, nigga. It's
They say
hereditary.
people with widow's peak don't go bald. So,
Well, yeah, I guess not.
who you knew with a widow's peak that went bald?
How the hell? Just because you have a widow's peak, you don't go bald? That just mean that bitch look funnier when you go bald. That's all that means.
I've never seen
Nigga, you never seen nobody with the little thing just right there?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's what happens.
The
They keep
Dracula.
that right there, and then they start fading everything else.
Yeah.
See, I know barbers. So that's another.
I don't have that issue yet.
Yeah, see, I know barbers. I've seen them do all types of shit.
That was the topic I really wanted to talk about, but we'll get to that next week. How barbers and strip clubs are losing
Because of the pandemic. Everybody doing their shit at home. I know I cut my own.
I think it has to do with the pricing.
Well, that too.
The pricing plays it.
Well, the pandemic is when I stopped going to the barbershop.
Well, barbershops and strip clubs don't go together. That's the first thing. No, they don't.
Well,
in Atlanta,
because barbershops you have set prices. Strip clubs you just walking in through a door with however many,
there's a set price to get in.
Yeah, but it may or may not be. But that's what I'm saying. Like in a barbershop, you're going there for a cut, whatever that may be. But that's a set price. Yeah. Strip clubs, you're not going there with a set price besides just to get in. Other than that, you're just in there. Then I'm assuming it's the quality of what's inside of the strip club that determines.
I think a lot of strip clubs, the chicks have gone to content creating. They're not dancing no more.
Yeah, and I'll say this: they don't strip like they used to. That's the main thing. Like, do you remember when they used to? Do you remember they used to actually have shows? Yeah. Like they used to have real shows with this, with poles, and they would actually dance and they would do some impressive shit.
They don't do that now.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. And
they expect to walk around you and you just throw them money and shit.
And a lot of these places aren't strip. Well, just depending. Here they're not really strip clubs. They're just like go-go bar, bikini bars, bikini clubs and shit. They're not real strip clubs.
It don't matter because they got OnlyFans now, so you can see your favorite strippers.
That's why I was like, strippers, they don't dance no more. They make content. Like
Yeah, they go straight into adult films. I've seen a couple new adult actresses that are from Atlanta that were former strippers.
Yeah, like
content
creating.
Shout out to Atlanta, breaking these girls' spirits.
ATL Hope.
ATL Hope.
Okay, let's go ahead and move into sports.
Click.
Hey, let's get into it.
Okay, well, first we got to discuss boxing because there were two major things this week.
Yep.
We going into the Tinder one first?
Well, let's first discuss Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul because that was Jake Paul getting knocked out.
Fall off the bone Tinder.
Jaw broke, twice?
Both jaw.
Both of
them, bro.
Yeah, so
both of them, bro.
Is it bad or sad that I've been waiting for this day for like
everybody has?
Like, is it? Am I wrong?
I have the biggest question.
Am I wrong for this?
I have the biggest question here, though.
I doubt it.
I have the biggest question.
I doubt it.
You sleepy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sick. Can Jake Paul get another fight?
Of course he can.
Yeah, he can.
Will you pay for it?
Of course you will.
Or they will. Just
You will.
To see it.
I don't know.
Of course you will.
I don't know if
you know why? Because he's already started this marketing machine. They are encapsulated. This is from what I'm not gonna put nobody's name out there, but they describe this motherfucker like he's the great white hope, and it makes
the words
me
right out of my mouth,
dude.
He
It's
took
like
the
when
words right out of my mouth.
Conor McGregor fought Mayweather.
Yep.
I was out there for that,
So
yo,
who does he fight
and it
then?
was too damn funny.
So I got a hot take. Crawford.
He retired.
That's the reason.
who he fight.
That's the reason why it makes sense. That's the reason why it makes sense. You know why? Because it won't count. It won't. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because not only the bag will be bigger.
The bag is huge.
The bag will be bigger. But if Crawford would have to take a dive, it won't count on his fucking record.
Oh, nobody taking dives no more.
No. Listen. For him to get this hype media back up, the Great White Hype, DEI, Great White Hype back up, somebody, it got to be a draw or an L. So now, let me. No, listen. No, he don't.
The way this,
no, he don't,
bro.
Listen.
The way
I'm
these
telling
things
you.
are set up now.
Listen,
it's. Look at it like this. Think about it.
Shout out to
think
my
about all
homeboy Bill for
the
that
think
one.
about all the little movies and sitcoms you watch. That motherfucker sit back and be like, wow, and they just look up. Everybody think about all the money you can make. They see like, wow. You're just looking at the money sign now, nigga. You ain't got to go through nothing. It's I can make this. We were just talking about this. I can make this much money right now, and I don't even have to put in all the legwork with these other fuck boys. But I can go ahead and get right up there to the money. I can go ahead and get right to the money.
So now, right now, this is the reason why it's perfect because Crawford, he's retired.
His history.
He's locked in. So now listen. So
he's a fighter.
If Joshua and them got like 100 mil, right, to go against the unified, undisputed champion of the world, nigga, that's 250 mil plus. You feel what I'm saying? Now the narrative can be spent. He don't necessarily have to take a dive. It can be a draw. You feel what I'm saying? Because last night when
Bud ain't going for no draw.
I get what you said, but this is the reason why it makes sense. If it's not, he's retired. It doesn't go on his record.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So it's all. So now it's
but
all
mentality wise.
I get what I feel what you're saying though. But if you making more money than you ever had in your whole entire life.
Because you know what I think about when you say that now, it pisses me off, but it makes the most sense now when Mike Tyson said legacy doesn't matter.
Okay, we're going to get back to the topic.
And then he went out there and did what he did for that big bag. Gunn came over here like, I ain't from the States. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all politics y'all got going on with this shit. He
couldn't lose that fight anyway. Because if you saw that fight, the nigga is humongous. He's tall, and I'm sitting here now. I box as for exercise. I'm looking at it how he doing this shit. I said he playing with him. Because he could jab his ass to death,
bro. You can see the fear in Jake Paul. Like it was one time he looked at Jake Paul and he hit him, and Paul looked at Gunn like.
As soon as the first bell rung, Jake Paul started to go. Then he just started running. Mm-hmm. He started running. He was like,
he did an overhand.
He went.
When Joshua hit him with that body shot, when he hit him with that body shot. I mean, but like I said again, this nigga is towering over him.
How long in the fight before he said, "Damn, that nigga hit hard"? Like,
he felt that in the first round when he hit him in the body.
If you look at his face, all you gotta do is look at his face.
When he hit him with that body shot,
look at his face when he gets hit. Like, just look at his face. He's going. I'll give you a prime example. You know how you get that good smoke and you hit that blunt, and that blunt hits you. You be like, and you look right at the blunt like. God, yo, that shit hit, boy. He hit that nigga. And then, yo, this big ass nigga just hit the.
And it also shows. It also tells you too, as far as experience, because how his jaw got broke. His jaw got broke because he was tired and he had his mouth open. So when he got hit, your mouth is open. That's the reason why you had to bite down on the damn on the mouthpiece and shit, so you don't break your jaw. His jaw broke because he had his mouth open. He was tired.
Man, if you just actually sat there and looked at them two standing next to each other, it was funny.
You know what it reminds you of too, though? Punch Out. Tyson's Punch Out when you go.
All the difference is Mike Tyson won, though. That's it. That's all different. Mike Tyson won, though.
Out there like that, I'm like,
he crazy.
Yeah, whoop.
But yeah, that's my hot take. Crawford.
And he could have beat him in the first round.
Yeah,
hell
yeah, easily.
Bro, he wanted to put the beats on this boy.
Yeah, listen.
Dude,
when he hit him with that body
Jake
shot
Paul
in the first round, he knew
like,
what it was.
You're not supposed to hit me this hard.
Then he apologized to his mama, Jake Paul mama, afterwards. Like, I'm sorry.
Putting that beating on Jake Paul like that. Like,
yeah, it's a clip. He beat. He apologized to his mama.
Fight?
I missed the fight. I completely forgot about
you didn't miss. You ain't. No, you missed something, but you ain't missed shit.
You missed something.
I've seen the highlights.
Yeah, like all you gotta do is look at the highlights, dude.
Okay,
I promise you.
Jake Paul ran. Because
A whole fight.
McCall didn't cut the ring off. If he would have cut the ring
Bro,
off,
he
it
was
would've been
tearing
over.
that boy body up.
Jake Paul ran into. Then he finally got caught up with. And then it was.
You
over.
talk about somebody.
He was going down every round.
But
he was taking these.
But the thing you misunderstanding, Jake only had real professional fighting like 10 fights. Joshua had over 100. He's experienced. And that nigga is huge.
This is what we go with.
So
that's why weight class that's why weight class matters. That's what weight class matter.
You signed.
Oh yeah, he got paid.
Oh, we know this.
Oh, they both got
Everybody
paid.
knows this.
Yeah.
But somebody just was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to beat his
Crush
ass.
that nigga.
Boy.
Hey, call up another Olympian. Call out another Olympian.
How much did Jake get for the fight?
100.
Does anybody know?
It was like 100. They both got like 100.
I would have took that fight too. I would have took two.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I said
why
and,
my shit shut
and
for a
that's
few
just up front. You don't know about all the other outlets of money that's coming in tied to it.
Now that's
from
what you call
merchandise,
worth it.
everything.
That's worth it.
I think that I don't know because I'm kind of iffy on the boxing thing. I think that he's going to transfer what his brother's doing. I think that's getting ready to be his.
Nah, he got
doing?
wrestling.
His brother's a big. His brother's
He's
a big
He's
star.
a big star in wrestling. But he got this monster thing when you in. He got Netflix behind him and shit like that. That's why I say the Crawford fight is perfect.
Well, we'll see.
That's the mega fight.
But I know it was a lot of people who were.
Hell
You
yeah.
couldn't have been surprised. You could have been.
I was looking at this shit like, ain't no way he
Anthony
lose.
Joshua is probably one of the biggest.
That nigga's 6'5", 250. He was towering.
6'5" silverback.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
He just looked- and then, but I will say this though.
I mean, Jake Paul wasn't. He ain't small dude neither.
Who'd
But
he call
compared to
out?
him, he's small.
Who'd he call out? I want to see that fight. Who Joshua call out?
Oh, the big dude.
Yeah, the big dude.
Fury.
Yeah, I want to
Tyson.
see that. If he get Fury to come out, I want to see that. Yeah.
Tyson Fury versus
I wanna
Anthony.
see that.
Yeah, that'd be good. Good to see. Okay, so we already discussed Terrence Crawford retiring. What does that mean?
I mean, again, because if you look at it, like, who else? What other big mega fight for him
Exactly.
to be? It's nobody out there for him to fight. So you just fighting for fun now.
Unfortunately, like he said, the biggest fight that's out
It's
there for
Jake
you
Paul.
is Jake Paul.
I told you, it's Jake Paul, nigga. That's where the net.
If your boy, if Tank ain't going to take the fight,
No, it's not Tank didn't take the fight. His legal issues the reason why Jake Paul cut him.
well, that's what I'm saying. So yeah,
Tank
the only
likes to
fight
hit
Crawford
women.
got is
Right. So
Jake.
the next one for Crawford. That's the reason. That's why I said the retiring part was perfect because it's no other mega fight out there for him. So he just fighting for chump change now. So now the next mega fight would be Jake Paul, and I told you
So
that's
where-
250
where's
mil.
boxing at then?
Well, I mean, you still got if you're a boxing fan, the next mega fight is coming up in February. My boy Shakur against Telefimo in New York. That's the next fight. I'm trying to get to that joint, but that's the next fight in February. The heads out there they can fight. Your boy just won last month. What's my man? We talked about him. He in same weight class as Shakur.
Oh, see, that's the problem. They got to get the heavyweight. They got to get the heavyweight.
It's.
division.
I mean, the heavyweight
That's where your money's going to be at, real.
No, actually,
Heavyweight's just for knockouts for the most
it's
part.
just knockout.
They be fighting in them other
If you want
middle-
boxing, pure boxing, defensive and box, that's the lower weight class
lower
down.
weight.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
Heavyweights is just
still
it's a
need
slug.
that
Feathers and
heavyweight.
welters.
You still need it
Yeah,
because
and
remember
superweight.
now,
It's plenty of boxers lower weight class. Like your boy out there in Korea, they call him the monster and stuff. He's nice. I'm talking about he knocking niggas out and quick as hell. Then, like I said, you got Shakur. Then you got it's plenty. If you a boxing head, there's plenty of young
the
stars.
brothers,
Who?
the brothers.
Oh, you talking about out of Texas? Damn, the twins.
The
twins.
Yeah, the brothers. I'd have
I
seen
can't even
them
think
fight
of
a
their
couple
name.
of times.
Well, they haven't. They're supposed to be trying to get in, but they've been. Damn, I got them on the tip of my tongue. Charlo, the Charlo twins.
That's what I was talking about.
They haven't fought in a few years and stuff like that. But like I said, you got the likes of Shakur, and then you still
Like I said,
boxing ain't got a bright future the way you describe it.
well, no, because right now, hold on. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do him some justice. Let me look this shit up right quick. But keep on rolling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I wanted to go ahead and move on from boxing. If we were done with that.
Go ahead, move on.
No, I won't.
Go ahead. Do you think?
I'm waiting on the stats, but did you get them?
Go ahead, bro.
You know I can edit it.
I love this shit.
Don't worry. He over there. He can't. He stay up.
I'm
falling asleep.
I'm not feeling good.
And
I'm about to say he ain't. Yeah, he ain't.
And he got to make that trip tomorrow, so we got to be mindful.
Yeah,
I know what's going on, though.
Well, I might go Wednesday. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling great. But yeah, I wanted to discuss playoffs, the NCAA.
Playoffs.
Yeah, there was a lot of football I was watching.
I know them Hurricanes done moved on.
Yeah, I saw the Hurricanes game. It was whooping ass. What was that game that was a blowout with Tulane, wasn't it?
Oh,
no, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss whooped ass.
Oregon just won.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't even. Okay.
Alabama beat.
Alabama won.
That was a good game.
Yeah, they came back.
That was a good game. Alabama, Oklahoma.
My biggest problem with the playoffs right now is I was looking at the seedings and I was like, James Madison.
James Madison, yeah.
What the hell is James Madison doing up in here?
Because they won it. They were part of Group of 5 and they won their conference.
Well, just as quick as James Madison was up in there, they up out of there. Lost 51-34 to Oregon.
Of course, I mean I get it, but the thing about it is, everybody else got multiple losses. If you got a team that's undefeated, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But right now, with the NILs going on right now, players are spread out. You know what I'm saying? So it's no longer stacked teams no more. You know what I'm saying? If the school got the money to pay you, you out. You feel what I'm saying? So they practically every game, somebody from the other team, hey man, we got $1 million for you to come over here. Especially if you like second or third string. If you on Georgia third string, you can probably be on our second or first string. You feel what I'm saying? So with NIL, it can be different. Now, that's the reason why we talked about last week how Notre Dame was crying about they didn't get in. The fact of the matter is Notre Dame don't want to be tied in a conference.
That's their fault.
Exactly. It's their fault, and they don't want to be tied into a. They're protecting their bag. They got a whole new television rights all to themselves, exclusive deal. So they don't want to tie into no conference because they're gonna have to split their bread. They don't want to do that, and they upset with the ACC because the ACC is making a full pitch for Miami. Because why? Miami's in the fucking conference. So the money that they will make by them going deeper in the playoff, they're going to get a piece of that pie. Whereas Notre Dame, if they go as an independent, they keep majority of it. Duh.
Nah, that's just Notre Dame fault, and Notre Dame better hurry up and find a conference like
They
the ACC to
ain't.
play.
They not. They gonna hold on to that bag. The only way that happens, that means all the other conference has to freeze them out from a lot. Like right now, Notre Dame got majority of their sports in the ACC.
Does old boy stay at Notre Dame?
Who?
The coach.
Yeah. Who gonna come and get him? He locked in. I mean, if he's a good coach.
There's some
right, but ain't nobody.
Ohio University.
Ain't nobody come get him now. Michigan open right now. Ain't nobody call him now. Michigan looking for other people. They call him.
Michigan right now, nobody really would. I mean, you want to.
No, Michigan. No, Michigan is the cream of the crop.
It is.
Of
top school.
They got the resources all, and with the incoming recruiting class, if he were to lead Notre Dame to go to Michigan, Michigan got to play a hell of a boat.
I wasn't thinking college.
Oh,
I was thinking him getting the Giants.
In NFL, who Giants?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Giants. I was thinking college.
Well,
you don't leave Notre Dame. You don't leave Notre Dame to go to another college school. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. That bag holler about it. I mean, you got other colleges that could compete with Notre Dame, like LSU, Texas. Hell, Penn State can too. Ohio State. They got deep pockets.
Yeah.
All of them have deep
Go ahead
pockets.
and tell
Exactly,
your
all
story.
of them
I know
do.
you wanted to get to that one too.
So number 10, Miami beat Texas A&M 10-3. They won on a late interception in the end zone. In the fourth quarter, Texas A&M was going in to threaten to score to tie the game up. Freshman cornerbacks intercept twice, 2 times. James Madison gets thumped 51-34. At least they put up 34 points. You know what I'm saying? 51-34. They at Oregon. Ole Miss thumped Tulane 41-10. And that's all the college playoff games for tonight. Oh, awesome. Archie Manning is coming back. He already declared it.
Back for all 4 years.
He coming back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wanted to discuss the Gamecocks player filing a formal criminal complaint against the Texas State trooper that shoved him. So I'm sure y'all remember that November 15th, Texas A&M against South Carolina. And the deputy was removed from the venue after shoving the Gamecocks player out the way of the tunnel. And, that criminal complaint has been filed by one of the players. And did they mention which player it was? Was it Nick Harbor?
It was the other one. It wasn't Harbor. It was the other
Oscar Attaway?
Attaway.
Yeah. So, y'all remember that incident. Was several thousand views and couple thousand comments.
What are we looking to? What are we? What are we looking to get from this though?
Well,
hey, nigga, my NIL wasn't big enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it looks like after they submitted this, the district attorney is still considering whether to push forward with charges because you got to remember it's Texas.
It's on video. I know.
It's Texas. It's Texas. And, so they're still debating on whether to formally charge the officer or not. But it looks like the department and Texas A&M, they're both requesting they are requesting that the Department of Public Safety and Texas A&M share the troopers' names. But both parties have declined to identify the name of the trooper. So Attaway said he just wants the trooper to personally apologize to him. And he said he started seeing a sports psychiatrist to deal with the emotional distress from what happened between him and the officer. And that's pretty much where they're at right now. I don't think they're going to formally charge the officer just because this happened in Texas, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the district attorney's Texas. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody getting charged.
He can sue.
But all they really want is to humble this cop and get an apology, and I think the cop is going to give it to him. He's going to roll his eyes while giving it to him and maybe mutter the N-word and boy a few times, but he's going to get that apology. Sorry, boy. Yeah, sorry, boy. Sorry I shoved you like that, boy. Yeah, so I think that's what's going to happen. They're just going to make the cop apologize, give him some bad press, and then keep it moving. Yeah, I think he's already back. To be honest, I don't think they really had any issue with it other than to play it up for TV because everybody was watching. Yeah, but hey, we'll see what happens. Wanted to discuss the NFL because Shador. What was going on with the wristband? Shador,
from what was reported, he had the wrong wristband.
They gave him the wrong wristband.
Yep, that's what was reported.
Damn. So
allegedly,
he had to do the whole game last week with the wrong wristband on.
So is this a coincidence? When have we ever heard anything like this in the NFL, college, hell, even fucking high school or Pop Warner? When have we ever heard of something like this happening?
Never.
Right. So is it not too far fetched that would I've been reporting all season about this, that Kevin Stefanski seems like allegedly he's sabotaging Shador. We got
this season, as I see it, it was a lot of shady stuff, but I don't see Shador playing quarterback for Cleveland. I don't
either.
We get all that, but the thing about it is, we got greats like as saying he got information that Shador is being sabotaged, and then on top of that, we got reports, we seeing things like it's blatantly. We can't. I mean, if it looks like a moose, it is a damn moose.
I mean, but Shador's in a hard position anyway.
Of course, but it's not. One thing for sure is you cannot deny that he cannot play ball. You cannot deny that. The point is, if he's given the opportunity and actually given proper instruction on to be able to succeed, he can do it. That's the whole thing. You're not gonna sit here and tell me as a coach's son. Now I get it. There's a lot of coaches' sons that didn't make it to the made it to the NFL and faded. But we see when whatever crumbs that this man gets, he makes flour out of it.
That's not why I don't see it for Shador. Shador has the problem of Deshaun Watson. That's Shador's problem.
How is that?
It's because he's coming back to play football, and Deshaun Watson makes $80 million. Okay.
That doesn't matter.
Deshaun Watson is going to be my starting quarterback.
Kevin Stefanski might not even be there.
That's cool. Deshaun Watson.
Whoever's the new coach is, right? He's going to give him the opportunity to put the best quarterback out there. So it's going to be open competition.
I'm paying $80 million, and you want to tell me that my rookie quarterback, or next year he'll be my sophomore quarterback, is going to trot on the field before this dude I'm paying $80 million?
No, what I just said was if I'm a new coach, if y'all didn't make it with him the whole time he's here, I'm not giving up my first year unless you guarantee in my contract to where this 1 year, because they only doing it for 1 year. After this, they're off the books. So unless a fire in a damn rocket happen, I'm having open quarterback competition. May the best man wins. If Shador if he beats him in competition, oh well.
I ain't even looking at Shador, and I like.
Okay,
Shador.
well then you go. So then you
Deshaun Watson coming in that. Damn
so you
game.
had Kevin Stefanski. He was coach of the year, and y'all haven't been to the playoffs since when? Baker Mayfield. Yeah, that's the last time they've been to the playoffs. No. Yeah, no. They've been. Well, Flacco. Excuse me. 3
years ago.
Right.
Damn.
So it hasn't.
It wasn't. In other words, it wasn't with Deshaun Watson, the $80 million man. That's what I'm. That's
but
the.
Remember,
that's
Deshaun
the point
Watson
I'm proving.
he ain't taking snap this year either.
The point is, again, it's an open competition. There it is. That's the best way to prove it. You could have given that idea if he played decent, if he was okay, if it was because of freak accident, injuries, whatever the case may be. Right. But he's been with that team for how many years now?
Who, Deshaun?
Yeah.
Maybe 3
years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them not starting Deshaun next year. Now, Shador will be the backup.
No, I'm just saying. You said just giving him the Rams a start. How you know he's completely healed? That's the reason why the open competition
for next year.
Yes.
He better be ready to go, but he ain't played not.
I get what you.
He hasn't taken one snap.
I get
this
what you're
year.
saying.
Next year is in September is when the season starts.
Yeah,
he better be ready to roll.
But if his body is not allowing him to do so, you must have an open. If you have as a coach, if you protect yourself and have an open competition, you will see he's ready to go. He should be able to win this with no problem based off of him being in the system, whoever it may be. We're going to say it possibly a new coach. He should, based off his experience, NFL experience, he should be able to beat Shador with no problem. Now, if for some reason he's struggling or it seems like a necktie, yeah, I might want to go with Shador because one, you know how the NFL is, they might have that June post, whatever he make the team, they might be able to cut his ass for a portion of the money they might owe him and keep the rest on the dead books. The fact of the matter is you got a cheaper quarterback that you can damn near reset your whole team and build around him and go forward.
Yeah. Well, here's the Shador. I think didn't Miami have an opening? Don't they want a new quarterback now that they shut down Tua?
They offered for it was reported that Miami offered 4 first-round draft picks to Cincinnati for Joe Burrow.
And they said no.
Trust me, it's going to be more offers. I can see because
if you turn down 4 first-round draft picks,
they know it's more offers coming. Stafford, we were talking
Stafford is
about
on. He's about to go.
Okay, if Stafford go, throw the Rams into the mix because they're going to be trying to get.
They don't have no draft capital. They still recovering.
We have whatchamacallit, and y'all need defenders. You know we got Jared Verse over here, and for Joe Burrow, Jared Verse would look really good in Cincinnati.
Yeah, but you talking about it's different when you got a franchise quarterback. Look what Cleveland going through. You feel what I'm saying? So if you got Joe Burrows came in, his first year they went to the Super Bowl? Was that first or second year? They went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, so what I'm saying is you don't get no special. You ain't spent $100 million in wide receivers to let his ass go. They tied Jamar Chase and what's the name? That's
Look, I see what you said.
Yeah, that's $100 million you just signed.
What are we looking at? As in, because Mendoza's going to be out there, and we might be in the position to get Mendoza.
Well, Miami would be in a position to get that, him or the Giants.
The Giants ain't taking no quarterback. You know they got Dart.
I don't know now. No sir. A hot take was, do you sit here and you keep on Jackson Dart or trade Jackson Dart? As of right now, you in position to get the Heisman Trophy winner Mendoza. Do you? No.
Let me go real quick.
I'm on fire tonight. I got 2 hot takes, nigga. Let me get this off.
You got all this because now the Giants fans were hype over Dart.
No, listen, Mendoza, Heisman Trophy winner. Jackson Dart ain't gonna last another goddamn year because the nigga don't know how to slide. He knows how to slide. What happened to RG3? Okay, then. That's an RG3 except he white. So listen, Mendoza or keep with Jackson Dart. I think we might want to go with him. Cause listen now. I just said you could trade Jackson Dart for a second or a third round draft pick. You feel what I'm saying? You could trade that. You got Mendoza in the pocket. Nigga, you reset. Now you could. I just said you got. Well, if Daniels didn't get hurt, Washington was set because they got all the way to the NFC Championship, but he got hurt. You feel what I'm saying? They was supposed to been building around him. Now, if the Giants, they already got a good defense. They get a good quarterback and continue to build around it. Another receiver, tight end, offensive line. They could be in the running just like that.
You're willing to give up because now you have Dart, Scatterboo will be back.
Yeah,
Neighbors will be back.
Exactly.
Next year.
So you give up Dart, get Mendoza, nigga. Now, like I said, now that money that you got, I can get another. I can get what every offensive line need. A left tackle. Get a stout left tackle, or you can get another receiver opposite of Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that hey, listen. They ain't nothing to sneeze at, bro.
We'll see. Look, we gonna see. I think that's crazy.
How that's crazy? You talking about Dart? He's at number 25. As of right now, those would be the number one.
What I'm saying is he's injected a little like
Heisman
I haven't
Trophy.
seen Giants fans this happy in a while.
Heisman Trophy winner. They also see how they quarterback get
this
concussions.
Is my thing, though. Worst Heisman in forever.
Right.
So you're saying
The
Heisman
nigga-
Trophy winner, but
No, but
he wasn't Joe Burrows.
No,
he wasn't
hold
Jaden
on.
Daniels, he wasn't none
Did
of
you
those.
see that Michigan game that they played in?
I'm just saying.
Did you see the
he's
Michigan
none
game?
of those guys.
Did you see the Michigan game? I saw that game. They came on an all-out blitz, and with everybody coming at his ass, he got one of the most amazing throw / catch because his receiver had the toe tap in the back of the end zone for them to win that in Penn State. At Penn State, right?
Not knocking it. I can't wait to see.
Hey,
It's gonna
but
be
again,
interesting.
it would be if the Giants is in this position because like I said, they right now they have an opportunity to get the number 1 draft pick. If they able, you can trade Dart, get Mendoza, and you can get an offensive lineman. They in the game. They got a good running back.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I got something to say.
Yeah.
I got something to say. I don't know why he said what I got to say.
All right.
Back-to-back NFC East champions. First time in 20 years. Another accolade you can add to Jalen Hurts list. I didn't want to be here for the Jalen Hurts slander.
No, we know,
Even though you didn't slander. Like
right,
I thought
right.
you would.
Yeah, I know.
But I wasn't here for the Jalen Hurts slander. It was a good game. Cowboys, we put y'all out, but I'm not going to slander the Cowboys. I want to see what they do with Pickens. I want to see if Pickens is going to stay or if he's going
They're
to
going to keep him. Jerry going to keep him.
I think New England going to want him, but we'll see.
Jerry's not, listen. The one thing I can't say, even though, I can't even say congratulations to y'all bum ass nigga. Y'all escaped.
We on the way to another Super Bowl.
Psych. We know that ain't true, but with the likes of Seattle and the Rams, even though y'all beat the Rams, but how the Rams playing now, hell, if you read the sneaky team is the 49ers because they on the back end. It's a lot of teams that look better than y'all right now. So I'm just gonna leave it.
You seen playoff Sam Darnold? You talk about the Seahawks.
I saw that game Thursday night with Sam Darnold where he led off with 2 interceptions. How they came back and won that game. I saw that. That's one of the game. That's one of the game of the year right now. That was over damn near 90 points scored in that game.
And the other game tonight was, I believe, Green Bay beat Chicago.
Yeah,
no, Chicago beat Green Bay. They came back.
Overtime.
Yeah, Chicago ended up kicking an onside kick. They kick it on. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Chicago came back
Chicago kicked it on, recovered it, scored a touchdown. Then in overtime, they had a walk-off touchdown.
Hold on, kick the onside kick that you
Reco-
got to tell the other team that you're getting ready to kick.
And recovered it. And then
That's
scored and tied it up. And then it ended up. And this is all with Love being hit, knocked out, concussion, which that defender that hit him with the head, he hit him in the head. He will have a significant fine, I'm sure.
And this isn't my hot take. This is my real take before we slide. I know we always talk about football, you know. Josh Allen has got to win it all this year.
He got to. He got the easiest path.
No choice.
He had the easiest path in the AFC to do it
if
now.
Lamar's not going to be there,
We know Pat not going to be there.
Burrow's not going to be there.
Right. No, he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be ahead of Drake May.
You're supposed to beat Drake May.
You are MVP. You are current MVP.
He just beat Drake May.
He did. He came back for 21 points down.
That's what I'm saying. So this has to be Josh Allen's year. Now I won't say you got to win the Super Bowl.
No, he got to
your
get
team
there.
better be there.
No, I actually got to win it.
I just say they got to be in.
This is the reason why I say he got to win it because the 0-4 Bills that went to them 4 Super Bowls, they never won it. So if he gets there, he got to win it because they have been saying this is the easiest road path that he has to get to the Super Bowl.
But if he doesn't make it to the Super Bowl next year, there should not be no top 5 conversation.
No, he still be top 5.
Nah, because this is winning time now.
I get you. He'll still be top 5 because if your team is always deep in the playoffs, you feel what I'm saying?
You won't be top 5 if Drake May surpasses you this year. You better not let New England get beat.
I feel what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But Drake May will surpass you next
year. But who would you say top? What other 4 quarterbacks is better than Allen?
Than Allen?
Mm-hmm.
Give me Lamar. Give me Stafford. Definitely give me Stafford. Stafford's playing probably the best quarterback I've ever seen him play.
Right.
Stafford.
Not even Super Bowl Stafford?
Better than Super Bowl.
Okay.
Stafford
That's saying a lot. But go ahead.
Look, for him to be on the verge of death at the beginning of the season to right now, yeah. Stafford, Lamar. I want to say Joe, but I ain't going to say Joe.
He can't stay healthy.
I want to say Joe, but I can't say
Can't
Joe.
say.
I'll give Allen 3.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying May will have the chance to surpass him.
Yeah. He got to be MVP.
Hurts will have a chance to surpass
Hurts
him.
done passed him. He just haven't won. He won. Listen, he passed him. He won the Super Bowl, and he's the most valuable player of the Super Bowl.
It will be.
So you saying?
solidified.
So you saying? Hold up. So you saying Hurts, Jalen Hurts hasn't surpassed Josh Allen? Nah. Are you stupid?
I'm an Eagles fan.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm listening to you say this.
Have you ever seen Josh Allen play the position of quarterback?
Yes. And I'm looking.
It's amazing.
So you, but
It's amazing the way he plays
you
quarterback.
talking about your quarterback outdo who was considered
twice.
Who was considered the best quarterback all as of right now in the league?
Stafford.
It was Mahomes before this season. So your quarterback outdo Mahomes 2 times that they met up, and he 1-1. So and he won the Super Bowl and the most valuable player of the Super Bowl. And you saying Josh Allen, Eagle fans, you hear this shit?
But you're saying this like Josh Allen wasn't last year's MVP though.
You
and
said
he could possibly be this year's MVP.
He hasn't won the Super Bowl though.
That's good, but I'm talking
What you
about
mean?
Jalen has never won.
MVP. He got
regular season.
He got MVP of the Super Bowl.
Josh Allen has been in.
He got MVP
of.
So what's more valuable, MVP of the Super Bowl or MVP of regular season? You already done said it. MVP of regular season. MVP. Yeah, say it. You just said it. You just said it. Regular season MVP is more.
Different season.
No.
Say it with your mouth.
You just said it. Say it with your chest, Eagle fan. Regular season.
You know I'm diehard Eagles, but right now, Josh Allen is. I got Jalen 5.
So Eagle fan, what this man just said was regular season MVP is more important than Super Bowl MVP. He said it with his chest.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay. Why does Aaron Rodgers get all the love he gets? He only won 1 Super Bowl, but he's won how many regular season MVPs?
And
that's why he gets all his love.
Who cares about love when
me?
No,
I care about
love. That you about love over damn chips, nigga. Love over chips, nigga.
We got the chip. I'm good.
You
on
see
that.
what I'm saying?
I need an MVP.
Eagle fans, I want to hear you loud and clear when these clips come out. I want y'all in the comments. This nigga here, diehard Eagle fan, said regular season MVP is more important than Super Bowl MVP. And he said Josh Allen is better than Jalen Hurts. I ain't saying nothing else.
I got Josh Allen at 3, Jalen at 5, and I don't think I think a lot of people would agree with me. Josh Allen plays quarterback.
He has no choice.
You're right. That's why I think
your guy, he can't help it. He got the greatest GM in the NFL who know how to construct a roster around him. You cannot blame him for that.
You're right.
That's exactly what you're doing. See, I bet you any kind of money, if Josh Allen had an opportunity to switch places with Jalen Hurts, he would do it in a heartbeat.
We do the same argument with Lamar.
Say what?
With Lamar.
Yeah.
The same way. So he's better than Lamar. He have to be better than Lamar.
But again, the difference that he got over all of them. See, they got statistics. He got hardware. That's the difference. Right. When you play this sport, you're not playing for envy. You are playing for that's individual accolades. As a team sport, you play for the Super Bowl. Right. If you don't win that Super Bowl, the MVPs don't really. They all right.
I just really wish Jalen would win.
Hey, I want to see y'all loud and clear in these damn comments, bro. Y'all heard him.
Go Birds. He gonna be there. Go Birds.
And I ain't defending his ass.
Okay, well, it's been a good show.
Look, happy holidays to everybody.
Word.
Thank you so much for checking in with us. You know what I'm saying? Word. People asked me where I was at last week. I got to work still. So we got to get more people to subscribe so I can be here every
religiously,
Saturday.
faithfully.
Yeah, we can start doing shows Wednesday and Saturday. But we need more subscribers. We definitely need more YouTube subscribers.
10,000, baby. We can get that.
Subscribers. Like, comment, share,
subscribe, hype them videos up.
Hey man, birthday shouts out, man. I gotta shout out my son. Gotta shout out my niece.
Happy birthday.
Big ups to my nigga YK Rowley. I was supposed to be there tonight too. And the God's birthday's coming up. I'm about to say my nephew's mom, Tara. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of shit going on, man. And
happy holidays.
Happy holidays, man. But for me, it's LLP. You know, I'm about to be out here reminiscing and having good times, man.
Yeah, well, it was a good 2 hours and 50 minutes. So, hey, like, subscribe, share. Peace.
Peace.